Yes. It's your boy in Double OZ. I'm here with the Let You Know podcast. It's me, the Let You Know logo. I'm here with it's me right now. I know my crew gonna come here in a second. I think they just running behind a minute. My partners in crime, Skeezy and EK. But right now, I got my guy Mac Maul, Chirac's finest. How you doing, brother?
What's good, boy?
Hey man, I'm chilling, man. Just trying to get to it, man. Trying to come up, man. I appreciate you joining us. Got my homegirl Chaz. What it do?
What's up?
And
Okay.
then I got Cuzzo over here. See, Will, how you doing over there? You said you on the sticks.
He's on a fucking
On the sticks, but I'm listening to you. I'm gonna talk to Tom here a little bit. All I can say is LeBron James.
LeBron James. Got my nigga AJ coming through with the smoke. What up, baby?
I'm chilling, man. Drinking these, eating these cough drops.
Hey, I just got all that shit too, nigga. My ears and shit, no throat itching like a motherfucker, dog.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is going on in the city that is killing us like this? I'm sorry, I don't know.
No, I don't know, dog, because I don't even get sick like that. But
me either. I got a super high immune system.
Crazy. It's crazy, man. And then also, real quick, I got my co-host, Skeezy, baby. What up, though?
What up, y'all? What up? Sorry, y'all so low. What's up, Mac Mom? What's up, Chaz? What's up, AJ? How y'all doing?
Hey,
What's going on?
What's up, y'all?
Man, we like to be ready to get into it, man.
It's
We got
always
some
a
good
treat
topics.
when players meet.
Goddamn right. And so I got some good topics on it. So I'm really glad I got my two guys on because I really wanted to get your opinions. And then I'm gonna let them go first, Chance, and then I'm gonna let you jump in after them, Chance, because I already
Okay.
I'm gonna let you. Let you get together. But the first topic is what's up, Matt?
No, I was finna say before we get started, I just wanted to ask you a question.
What's up?
Who do you want on this show? You want Mac Mall or Duce Davis?
Ooh.
We want them both.
Ooh.
We want 50-50, Mac.
What you got over there? What you got over there? Tell me what you got on. You sipping tonight or you smoking with me?
No, ain't none one of them characters a simp, but I'm just trying to. I'm asking you which one you want me to be.
He said, "Are you sipping? Not sipping."
Not sipping. Are you sipping those? I got my tequila with me. I didn't know if you was drinking.
No. I quit drinking, bro. I can't drink no more.
Okay, then when we smoke, give me. Which one do the smoking? Which one's the smoker and which one's the sipper?
I smoke.
So both. Okay, so shit. Give me Mac. I want the Mac Mall. Since ain't no Duce in you, give me some Mac. Give me the Mac. Pause.
Yeah, Duce was an alcoholic.
We all got our vices. Ain't nobody judging. But here we go. First topic is: does marriage benefit men? And me and my brothers had to talk about this. We're going back and forth about it, so I had to bring it on the show. Like I said, I got married men on here, men that have been married, men that haven't been married, women that have been married. So I got a nice little crowd here. So let's start with you, AJ. What do you think about does marriage benefit men or not?
Yes, it benefits society. The problem is that people don't understand what marriage is. Like, we need to understand and define marriage. Having two parents, like, marriage benefits kids more than anything. So if you got the right woman and you understand life and you understand how she is supposed to be a helpmate, and I know I'm going religious. A whole lot of people won't like it, but you understand she's supposed to be a helpmate. Yeah, of course it benefits you. Like, a team benefits anybody. I can go, like, let's look at this. I'm gonna use this analogy. Kevin Durant looked like trash yesterday, and nobody wants to admit it. He had 10 turnovers, 9 turnovers, or whatever.
Woo. Yes.
KD and Houston looked trash.
Yes.
Teams and understanding how to move a team is the best overall thing in life. Like, I'm 45 years old, bro. So that means if I live to 90, I live half of my life, right? So in my mind, it's like the only thing that really matters is relationships. Like, I've done a lot in my life. All these accomplishments, none of that shit matters. Only thing that matters is who you really touched. Like, are you good? Do you have a good relationship with your mother? Do you have a good relationship with your father? Do you have a good relationship with your brothers and sisters? Do you have a good relationship with your cousins and aunties and uncles? And then the only thing that really matters is a woman in your life. But the problem is that feminism has poisoned women's minds so much that they believe that the woman in your life is slavery. And it's crazy. Like, to have a team and to have a partner in life is the greatest thing in life. So when these women that act like that marriage don't benefit them, they got their best friends and like, oh, these are my partners in life. It's not the same. Like, it's not just sex. It's somebody that actually truly believes in you, that's down to ride with you to the end of life, that understands the good, the ups and the downs, and the benefit of life. Of course, marriage definitely benefits men. But if you really want to know my honest opinion, in 2026, it doesn't look like it because women don't understand their duty in relationships anymore. They don't understand their duty in society. They think everything, like when a woman says something like, I'm bored or he was boring, is the most narcissistic thing ever. Do you think the world is supposed to entertain you? Like, what is going on? So for me, yes, marriage benefits men. But in 2026, the idea of women thinking they hate men and men can't do this and can't do this and whatever, that's the problem. We need to fix our women because it benefits everyone. It's the best thing for society. What did Jordan Peterson say? Enforced monogamy is the best thing for society. It probably is, bro. It actually is. If I can get a loser ass dude who is not attractive, don't have all the game or whatever, and he can build Facebook, right? Something that changes the world, and you find a wife to build with, that is different. You need to encourage men to build great things to get a wife to push their legacy forward. And that's why women are the prize. Women are the prize not because all the shit they say. Women are the prize because they are the only people on the planet that can push their DNA forward. So,
Mac, hold on, AJ. I want you to jump on that, Mac. I want you to respond to what he just said, and if you got something to match on top of that, then we're gonna go to you, buddy.
cool.
Okay, I'm gonna speak backwards. First of all, these hoes ain't the prize. That's number one. Okay, they're not the prize. Who do you get praise? Who do you think get praised more for having who? If a female bring a rich ass man home to her mama, is she gonna get praised more for that, opposed to me bringing a fine ass woman home? Who get praised more? Is my mama gonna say you got you a fine broke bitch, or is they gonna say, baby, I'm proud of you. You found you a man and you secured your future. We the prize. That's number one.
We can't be the prize, but I'll let you go.
No, number two, I think we both are equally important. So I don't want to make it seem like the men are so much better than women because we're not. We hold equal power just in different ways. Is marriage beneficial to men? Absolutely. 100% when it's done right. When you have the right woman in your corner, you can fucking move mountains. That's why the fuck women was made, to help the man get to the next level. That's what you talked about the book. This is why he said men wasn't good to be alone. Why the fuck do you think he made a woman?
I agree.
He made a woman to help us. So what happens is this, and also you said that the only one benefits is kids from that union.
I didn't say the only one. I said kids benefit from two-parent homes more than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that point. But marriage is important because I think a union, like you said, a union with anybody is a good thing. Like everything is so much better when you have a partner in companionship, right? Just think about I'm gonna give you a list of people who make money off of other people who do not have companionship or someone to confide in. Number one, psychiatrists. Okay.
I hate the whole mental health industry, but keep going.
You pay somebody to talk to.
Yes.
That's your wife's job. Okay. Counseling, another one. That's your wife's job.
And your job.
Well, the thing about it is this. This is why I say when you have the right woman who really loves you and really want to be with you and really want to see you win, she studies you, okay? And she fits in where she's needed. That's what a wife does. A wife don't overstep her boundaries. Like you saying, these new women don't know how to be women. Real wives do not overstep their boundaries when they have a real man. They insert themselves as needed. Okay? That's what being a helpmeet is. Is marriage beneficial now in 2026? Fuck no. Absolutely not. And the reason why is because the woman has adapted the mind state of a man. They think that they can outfuck us. They think that, oh, I can just leave, like you said, the good man and find another motherfucker. Like good niggas is just floating around this bitch like roaches. This is what they really think. So now you have, I talked about this on my live. So what you have now, fast forward in 2026, is a bunch of people that don't need each other, right? So what happened was this. The single mother has raised a son who's naturally by nature a provider and a protector. That's his natural state given by God. So he already has that in him. But when he grows up without a father, mother is there. And mother is teaching him how to cook, how to clean properly, clean your baseboards, how to wash his clothes, how to fold his clothes. She's prepping him with women duties. So now you have the women being raised by single mothers that's teaching them, get your shit together. Don't never need no man. So fast forward, we got women who have replaced we have women who have replaced the man duties. See, the woman has allowed her son to replace the woman duties, which is cook, clean, wash, all that shit. So now he's a protector, a provider. He can cook, he can clean, he can wash, he can fold, he can plant gardens, he can do all this shit, which is the woman's job. And the woman has learned.
He's emotionally a woman, though.
Huh?
He's emotionally a woman, though.
Yeah, absolutely. He
and that's not good for society.
But hold on, though. But this is my point. My point is the woman has adapted. She's naturally a feminine woman who is nurturing. So now she's adapted how to raise a family because she's a single mother. So she's turned into a man, and the men are turning into women. You see what I'm saying? So when a motherfucker sit there and tell you, I don't need you, that's what they mean. This is how they feel. Because if I can replace what you bring to the table, I don't need you.
Hold on, Mac. I agree with you to a certain extent, but let me just clear something up.
Do I get a turn?
Yeah, but hold on. I just want to say something to Mac real quick. When a woman says that we don't need you, we're not meaning in the sense of like in the literal standpoint of what people may think. It's in the sense of like emotional, just the sense of like what we endure when dealing with a man. You know what I'm saying? That's when we say we don't need you, because it comes with more than finances. It comes with a lot. So I don't think it's as literal as you're saying.
Yeah. Don't defend that bullshit.
So my thing is
you need a man at all times. Hold on, Phil. You need a man at all times. Because if a man comes to you, you're gonna call another man to defend that.
Hold up.
I don't believe that, because this is why I say they done replaced each other. Because the woman has a good job and she got a CCL. The bitch can carry a gun. She gonna kill you.
I have a father. Right, I had a daddy growing up, right? So my daddy taught me about relationships, right, and my mom, right, and experience. But my daddy also taught me to be independent, but also know how to receive a man. You know what I mean?
Independent of what?
Baby, do you think that's the norm?
Independent of what?
Why are you yelling?
I'm just asking. What is independent
when
of what?
Independent meaning that Shemisky Ski Gray can till my own land until I get a husband. That Shemisky L. Gray can do.
But what does independent mean?
Shh. You asked me a question, so I'm answering it for you. I'm not independent saying I don't need a man, but I'm saying that I can hold down this ship until the man shows up. Is what I'm saying. That's the.
So he raised you to be an adult.
That's still independence as a female or a male.
It's still an adult. Y'all brag about being adults.
I'm not bragging about being an adult. I'm saying
that's what women brag about. Being independent is being an adult.
What I'm saying, I'm not women. I'm ski. I only can speak for me and the women that I know, and just women in general that I saw growing up as a woman.
You defended the
Let
independence
me ask you a
aspect.
question, baby. Do you consider yourself an independent woman?
I consider myself very independent, but also,
Okay,
but hold
so
on, but also,
what can a
hold
man
on.
offer you?
What do you mean? A man can, see, this is the thing about me and other women. I like men for the free shit. A man can give me correction, guidance, and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You feel me? He can teach me things. He can lead me to the water and I can drink. That's
How
what I
old are
need.
you?
I'm 44 years old. I'm about to be 45, and I've been like this. So what I'm saying is, I've always looked for the free shit in men. I've never looked for the trinkets and the gifts and the big dick and the good dick and all that. I look for the shit
That's free
that
too.
matters.
So you basically saying that you're different from the what society is.
No, it's women. No, listen, it's women like me out there. It's the men think with they dick all
Then
the time.
stop saying
They think
y'all
about
independent.
They think about the no. Hold on one second, AJ. I'm saying men. It's more women like me out there. I think men think with they dick. They think about what a woman look like. If she got a fat ass, they think about if she light skinned, if she dark skinned. They don't think about the real character of a woman. They think about the outside shit. So
Y'all
Why
don't
do you
either,
think
baby.
that?
Y'all do the same thing, baby.
I said.
I'm asking, why do you think that?
I said people, male and female. We both.
No, I'm
do it.
asking, why do you think that
Because
men are looking for those things?
Because I'm saying we all superficial. And so until we pull back the layer and look for the shit we really need and fuck what we want, then we gonna be picking bad motherfuckers till we die. Because until we look back what we need in a mate versus what we want in picturesque shit, what they look like, what they dick like, what the money like, instead of how they treat me, how they pour into me, how they pray for me, how they encourage me, how they guide me, and how they can lead me some fucking where. That's the problem.
Well, let me tell you this, baby. If you're not attractive to me, we won't even get that far for me to know none of that shit.
Okay,
well, and that's cool. Hold on, y'all. Let me get, buddy. You still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
What you got to say? My bad, brother. They was going back. That was a good topic right there. I like this topic. What you got to say on top of it?
Shit, nigga, it's spicy. I just want to keep listening.
Spicy. Chaz, where you at?
So,
hey, y'all. I'm just listening.
Hey, nigga,
I'm just, people have given.
Hey, I can tell everybody older than me in this conversation right now, so I'm gonna just let my people speak. You know what I'm saying? Because
everybody has given great perspectives and just kind of changed my view on things. So I'm just taking it all in.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
Is anybody in here? Is anybody in this chat entrepreneurs?
Yeah, that'll be me.
Have you ever signed a bad contract?
Of course I have. What are you talking about?
Not yet. I have not.
I definitely have.
Okay, will you ever sign a contract that's made for you not to benefit?
But guess what? In contracts, there's things that you can take out and put in, right? It's called language.
No, I'm asking you.
It depends on what type of contract you talk about.
Would you sign a contract that didn't benefit you? Is what I'm asking.
I have. Yes, I have.
I mean,
not financially.
Right.
But in I signed a contract with a liquor company, right? Because I had something going on that had something to do with liquor.
But did you know better, or was it just a mistake you learned after the fact? Did you know you was signing your life away to be fucked, or you found out afterwards?
No, I've never been fucked before. Wait a minute.
Well, if you sign a bad contract, that's so-called getting fucked.
No. I didn't get the money I was worth, but the publicity was worth it.
Okay.
Well, you never get what you're worth. You only get what you negotiate.
Yeah, you're right. And I negotiated small, and I got some pennies. But at the end of the day, the publicity I got from it was cool. So I wasn't really tripping.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, the point I was trying to make is this, right? When you look at is marriage beneficial, right? If you think about all you have to put in to make a marriage work, and just by any chance it worked, I have zero benefits as a man after this shit if this shit doesn't work. So as a businessman, I'm thinking to myself, is this really a legitimate thing that I want to do? Yes, I love you, but see, the thing about it is you can't mix business with pleasure. because pleasure always dictate how you move when you handling business. And so I just think it's a time bomb waiting to happen. Will I would love to be with somebody for the rest of my life? Absolutely. But I don't want to get married because I know as people being realistic, as a 45-year-old man being realistic, people change. Okay. And we're in a society of manipulation, and nobody's head is really on straight enough, I feel, to be focused on one person for the rest of their fucking life. I don't think it's possible. I really don't. Like, just think about this. How old are y'all? Y'all in y'all 30s?
I'm
I'm 45.
Okay. Like, just realistically thinking, do you honestly believe that you will never, ever, if you live 50 more years, you will never, ever touch another woman?
I feel like, I mean, I'm a woman, so I'm not saying it's one, but I mean, honestly, yeah, I do. If I finding that right person, yes.
No, I can't. I can say I can say I can. I know I can for sure.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with that, right? When you ask these kind of questions at that moment, at this very moment, that's how you feel. But you know, when you start changing as a person every 5 years, you know, we change as people. We don't even like the same shit sometimes. We change.
See, I don't even like the word that you use. I ain't even mean to cut you off, but I ain't even said nothing about nothing in a minute. So give me 1 second. You keep saying the word change. That's cool. All right, cool. If you feel like you changing. That's great. Me personally, I never change. I evolve. I get better. Now. Nah, that's not changing.
Evolve. Evolution means change.
Well, not really, because at the end of the day, if you could only be a rose, if you grew up to be a rose, like a flower, you can never be a calla lily. Like, you can only be the greatest rose you can be. So you're not going to change. You're only going to evolve. He's right. That's in there.
Wait a minute. Evolving as a person is changing. That means
it's not even. No. It's becoming the most. It's like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly.
Right.
Okay. What I'm saying is this, right?
You was always meant to be a butterfly.
This is what I'm saying. As you evolve, I'll use y'all words. As you evolve as a person, your likes and your dislikes change. Okay. And what I'm saying is, you don't know how you're gonna feel until you get there. Okay.
That's a fact.
I said I wasn't gonna do a lot of shit that I'm doing now because I make a shitload of money. So, and I was thinking back then from a broke nigga standpoint.
But I'm gonna say this.
But can you look at it like we're eliminating discipline and structure and order?
Right.
No, what I'm saying is
what I'm saying is discipline matters. And if you walk into a situation and there's another girl with a fat ass, like, I don't believe most people will fuck as many girls as I have. Like, at the end of the day, like, you see another girl with a fat ass, it's really not worth it. It's like, is this wife or the woman you dating the person you gonna spend the rest of your life with? Like, me and my girl got in a real bad argument. She's outside chilling right now. And she was like, you only like me because how I treat you. And to this day, she laughs about it because I'm like, what's wrong with that? Are you fucking retarded? I love you because how you treat me.
That's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? So, yes.
Hey, let me tell you.
Hold on, 1 second.
Go ahead.
How you doing up there, baby? How you doing up there?
Hey, I'm good. How are y'all? Can y'all hear me this week?
Yeah, we can hear you, Q. What's up, boo?
Okay. Hey, everybody.
So you see what we on right now. We've been going at it for a minute before you jumped on. What's your opinion on the topic of does marriage benefit men or not?
I believe anyone can benefit marriage, but you have to have the mindset for it. I'm about to go back to what you are talking about, evolve versus change. They are not the same. They are related. Evolving means to become different. Evolving means to develop gradually over time. Change means to become different. They're two different words. So they have two different meanings, but they are related. I will give you this about change. Change is inevitable. You cannot keep the same mindset about things and expect life to go well for you. You have to create change within your life. I believe in marriage. I also think, let me be fast really quick because I don't want to take y'all off of a hot topic that you're on. I will say this: the gentleman that brought up signing a bad contract, very good example. You sign up for a bad contract every time you sign up for a relationship that does not work. That's a bad contract. You go in thinking that you're going to get something great, something perfect, something nice. Oh, I got butterflies. Oh, I'm really feeling this thing. But real reality is when life shows up and the real shows up, now you signed up for something that you didn't even ask for. I'll end it there.
Buddy, Chase, you got anything to jump on that before we all go?
I can say this, that if you really are conscious and paying attention to the girl you're dating, right? There's nothing that can like really deter anything. Y'all have the same like interests and everything like that. If y'all don't, then that's the problem. But if you change, perfect example is I was a super pro-black person, right? Super pro-black. Oh my God, Malcolm X was my favorite person ever. All that stuff, right? And when I realized that what was hurting the black community was certain things that we're just not being accountable for, people looked at me like I was crazy and like I was changing. And at that point, I thought I was evolving. Like, yo, this is the problem. So to other people, it might look like change. To a lot of people, to other people, it might look like change. To the right person, it looks like evolution. So I hear you, but I'm like, marriage is beneficial for society. We can't push marriage out. We just have to fix the problems in marriage.
Marriage is beneficial for whoever take it seriously.
It's
just like anything. And I'm sorry. I've been listening to everybody, and I respect everybody's point of view. I ain't said much, but the way I look at everything is like this. It is what you make it. If you take that shit serious, then it will benefit you. If you going into playing games, then the shit gonna fall off. Just like anything, a bag, probation, anything you go through in life. You know what I'm saying? If you're ready to step up to it, then step the fuck up. If you not, then step the fuck off. That's how I look at everything. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong. Jason Kidd was a point guard for Dallas, for Phoenix, for the Mavs, for New York, whatever. He was always a point guard, though. He never changed who he was. He evolved as a player. He when he came in the league, he was not a shooter. If you look at the top 10 3-point,
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't be knowing what you be talking about, man.
If you look at the top 10 3-point percentages or top 10 3-point makes in life in the NBA, Jason Kidd's up there. My point is he evolved to be a better shooter, but he was always a prime point guard. Whoever you are,
Jason Kidd has a worse percentage shooting as a point guard in history, bro. He's one of the worst shooting point guards ever.
But he's also one of the top 3-point. He made the most 3-pointers ever.
You both are right. They used to call him Asen Kid because he didn't have a J. Am I right?
Right. So my point is, you're going to evolve, but are you going to be a point guard? His last year was with Melo in New York. They won 62 fucking games because he's a great point guard. If you are that man, look at men. Men, y'all need to stop allowing women to do all the crazy stuff that they're doing and stand on your masculinity and be a great man. And that's what marriage is about, being a person who's going to be the head of the household, understanding leadership and all that. That's what it means. So I hear y'all, but I'm saying at the end of the day, it benefits us 1,000%. It benefits society. That's all that really matters, is it benefits society.
I'm going to step in here really quick. Can I step in here really quick?
Please do.
Okay, so I apologize. Okay, so I want to say, listen, I love words. And so what I do is I look up words, and we cannot shift the definition from evolve and change. I know that we play wordplay with our conversations, but you have to be careful with that. You cannot change the definition of words unless you would have to rewrite the dictionary. So I'll leave that there because I can respect the point that you're trying to make. I get where you're going. But one thing about words and context, you don't want to confuse the audience. And so change is change and evolving is evolving. That's with my whole heart saying it. No disrespect to you, sweetheart. But you have to be careful because you don't want to switch the context and change the meaning of the word. It's the same thing about love. We talk about love all the time. And what we'll do is with love, we redefine the word to fit our needs. And you can't do that. It takes away from the context of love. I just want to put that in there so that none of us, all of us are on the same page, but not confused, because we all have good opinions and perspectives. But one thing you cannot change, and that's facts.
No, I'm not mad at
What
that
are
at
the
all.
facts?
Is that the definition of the words? Is what she's going on? You can't
What is the facts?
The fact is change is to become different. That's the shift. That's the change. Evolve is to develop gradually over time. That's getting better. It's two different words. Like I just said, they are related, but there's still two different definitions for the word.
I agree.
If you would go to Google and look up the word, then you'll get what I'm saying.
They're called synonyms.
No, I agree with you.
But yeah,
I just want you to,
They're
to elaborate on it.
Yeah, they're different in meaning, but they're still related.
She said they call synonyms. I ain't know that.
Yeah, you said it. You said I ain't know that.
No, I agree with you. I don't disagree with you. So
I knew they was different. I didn't know what they was like. What they was called being different. You know
Yeah, they're different, but they're related. So they're in the same family, but they do two different things.
and that's what I call a synonym, buddy.
Yeah.
They're related.
Right. You're right.
Thank you.
All right. We're gonna shift it. Take a break. Watch. Check this out.
Good morning, class. I'll be your sub today. And before you ask, the answer is no. No headphones, no talking, no bathroom breaks, no food. And if you stand up and start asking, I will get food. Sit the fuck down. Everybody get to work.
I don't understand number two.
And I don't understand why you got out your seat without asking first. Go sit now. Can't bullshit a bullshitter. I was in the military.
Can I get attention?
No, but what you can get is a note wrote to your teacher. I told you no talking. What's your name?
Elias, but I wasn't talking.
Okay, so not only is Elias disrespectful, but Elias is also a liar. Noted. By the way, I was a military interrogator for 15 years and I made multiple grown men cry many tears, so I can tell when someone's lying. So trust me when I say, there's no point in trying.
Bro, who the fuck asked?
Literally nobody.
Silence! Not another word! I find it funny that you can listen to music, but you can't listen to rules. Didn't I tell you no headphones? I'll believe in your teacher and know what's your name on it. Get this shit. Spit it out, but I'm almost done. I don't care if it's already chewed. I told you, no food. Spit it out. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll be emailing your teacher. Yeah.
I use the bathroom?
Yeah, go ahead and use it. On yourself. Nobody's stepping inside this classroom until the bell rings.
Our teacher usually lets
No, the fuck she doesn't. Don't try to look at bullshit. You think I was born yesterday? Matter of fact, it's a goddamn shame. You think it's a game? What's your name? Leave your teacher know. What's your name, buddy? Nick, you make me sick. Attention. You ever seen this guy right here?
Yeah, this A-Boogie with the hoodie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, newsflash. You're not him and never will be him. Take this the fuck off.
Yo, I thought that shit was funny as shit. I thought that shit was funny as hell, my nigga. I don't know why I thought that shit was so funny. But nigga Siri said something too. Nigga said, "Hey, Boogie with a hoodie? There'll never be him. Take this shit off." I thought that shit was funny, but yo, I want to jump to the next topic real quick before we get to the nigger shit. Let's get to a real good conversation here. Yeah, Q. Yeah, you heard me, Q. She looked shocked when I said with the hard ER. She's like, "Oh, whoa." She fucked up like, "Whoa." But yeah, we got this topic here: kids and technology, right? Oh God, Gesundheit, bro.
Thank you.
We was just talking about this. This is gonna make everybody sneeze like hell. But
my bad.
No, you good. But we was talking about, me and Ski was talking about this earlier. We were talking about kids and on the tablets and all that. I think it was a little Boosie interview. Little Boosie was going on about his daughter being on the tablet all the time, and I can relate because he said something about his daughter only get it on weekends. I changed my nigga. They only get it on Fridays and shit. Fridays on Friday because niggas do be addicted to that shit. It's kind of wild. They throw temper tantrums over it. And so was trying to just talk about the pros and because I do believe there's pros from the technology as well, but do we think that the cons outweigh the pros, or do the pros outweigh the cons, whatever? How we're gonna rock? But let's start with you, buddy. What you think about? You got children? You got any kids?
Yeah, I got 4 kids.
4 kids. Okay, so what you think about that then? Like,
all right,
I
so
know you got
look. I'm 35. I'll be 36, right? And I remember my kids is like my kids are 10, 11, 13, 15, right? So I remember, my kid got in trouble. I took the phone, tablet, whatever from them. They threw a fit. And it was just like, I'd rather you just whoop my ass, right? So and I remember when I was a kid, I would rather my parent whoop my ass than tell me I couldn't go outside. Just whoop me real quick. I cried 30 minutes, maybe an hour, get in trouble 2 hours, and I can go right back outside. So, you know what I'm saying? That's they outside. I mean, shit. It ain't nobody's fault but the parents' fault. You know what I mean? You let the tablet raise your kids. That's what they know. Just like when I was coming up, they let outside raise their kids. That's what happened. So
that's kind of where I wanted to go with it right there, cause.
But hold on. Well, our parents didn't let outside raise us. We had rules. We knew where we couldn't go. We knew what time we had to be in the house. We knew what streets we couldn't cross. We knew who couldn't go in nobody's house. We knew who couldn't go in no store. Hold on. Wait. I'm answering the question because you said outside raised us.
That kind of makes sense. Or no?
Outside gave us experience. Outside gave us, whatever. Outside taught us responsibility. That's what outside did for us, because you knew goddamn well you didn't cross certain streets. You knew you didn't go to certain sides of towns. You knew you didn't ride your bike certain ways. You knew that you didn't, you knew that shit. And if your ass got caught over there, or somebody said they seen your ass over there, you're getting your ass beat. So outside gave us responsibility. These raggedy ass kids can't fucking read.
I can't hear nobody.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. You probably gonna have to leave and come back in, because I had to do it twice.
I have 2 grandkids. My daughter was in high school, was starting high school when internet came out, for in the sense of like Facebook and all that shit, right? So baby, no. She was 12 when it came out. No. I've been on it. So it was holding and making sure and checking in when she was in it. She's 26 now. These my grandson's from my house. Listen, y'all got 1 hour when y'all get there, and y'all got 1 hour before y'all go to bed. And that's it, because one, y'all can't hear, y'all can't do nothing. Y'all got your head down. I tell y'all to do something, y'all can't think. Y'all got the MacBook, the tablet, whatever, glued to your damn hand. No, they ain't outside. Like today, I just had them go outside. Hey, what do you outside? What do you mean? And then secondly, the thing that bothers me, parents don't really understand, that screen time hurts their retina. It hurts their eyes, goddammit. And it ain't reversible. And it don't reverse. So like I said, and the radiation is too much. They go to bed with it. They wake up with it. They got it all day. Guess what? If you get on Google and you watch the documentary on Netflix to talk about the technology and how it was signed by Google for red, yellow, green, and blue, and to get all the signs of your retina and your P wave and all them scans, just so it could be addictive to your child. People that in Silicon Valley that get this technology, they kids lock their phone in jars when they come home. They only get so much time with their cell phone, so much time on the screen. So it's wrong for these babies to have them screens for 6 and 8 hours. That's a job. I wear glasses and I don't want to be on my computer doing no work. How I pay my bills on no damn screen all day.
That is job hours. I ain't mad at you on that, girl. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I know I'm late, but goddamn. Yeah, you got that. What about you, Chad?
I don't monitor my kids' screen time. Single mom here, I be having shit to do. But my kids still like to go outside. Like my son, my daughter, they will put down their phone and go outside and go play and touch grass. It's only one kid I got that really won't. She will stay. She's not an athletic child. She's very more so on academics. And when she's scrolling, I know that she's like researching and stuff, but still, I mean, all that screen time isn't good. And I talk to her about it all the time, but I'm not I don't know. Like, I just don't have that problem, but I do think that it is a problem overall in society, and maybe we should, have something where you can set it up to where, okay, for kids under a certain age who got phones, they shut off at a certain time or for so many hours. I know my Wi-Fi was down for a small period of time. Well, actually, for a couple of days, AT&T was fucking up real bad, and my kids actually like talked more and gathered more. And I was like, oh, this is nice. Maybe I should do this like once a week or something, but I don't know. I never really it's never really been a big deal for me.
But I would say
So
monitor. Hold on, Chaz. I would say monitor only because, like, if you look at all the lawsuits right now, all these roadblocks, all these apps that's on these kids' phones and their
Hmm.
tablets and all this stuff, we're not monitoring them. That means they get people getting access to our children. We have no idea. They have all these chat rooms, all these different like kid aged apps and all this and that. And secondly, I'm just saying, for me, it's to the parents, right? But these kids be speaking to text on these tablets, so they be looking up porn, breast, all kind of shit that they hear parents talking about, smoking, alcohol, whatever they hear us talking about, baby. They be on that little microphone, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
Right.
saying, like, from a sense of that, our kids
Hmm.
being access to predators, because remember, we've been watching the culture of Predators since 1999, 2000,
Right. And
2026.
I did see that. And my son is really the only one that I'm concerned about, because my older kids, they know. My youngest son, he doesn't have a device. But my 10-year-old, he can't download anything without my approval. I have to approve it first. And then with Roblox, I do have the parental settings on, and I have my own Roblox account, so I can go in and talk to him. I make sure he ain't chatting. He can't do this. He can't. If what the thing is, they get around that chat shit because they be putting in the wrong fucking age. So I make sure he put his right year. It ain't got to be the right birthday, but you gonna put the right year in, because you're 10, you're 9, you're not 17, 18 years old. But
so
yeah, I do monitor when it comes to that part, as
what
far as the
about like
apps.
the let me ask you, Cal, since you heard what the women said, and I'm gonna jump to you, AJ, as well. Actually, no, real quick, Q, before I get to the men, Q, what you think about this? I'm sorry, what you think about all this kids and technology and all that?
I think if we're not careful, it's very damaging. It can be damaging because it can be for us as adults. So
Do you
I
think
just think
do you think like one outweighs the other though, as far as pros and cons? You think it's equal? Do you?
it's just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot going on, and a lot that you can, even as a parent, try to control. But there's always those little. It can happen. It's like you can try as much as you can as a parent to try to control these things, and it can get out of control. It just takes that one simple time that you're not paying attention, or something to that effect. And I believe social media has some very good things, and could be positive, but it has a whole lot of negative and a whole lot going on. And it should not be so easy for children to get to certain spaces on the internet.
Now, Kyle, you're a tech guy, right? Kyle, you're a tech guy. I'm assuming you probably started messing with the tech stuff probably at an early age. Do you think any of this technology is a bad thing? I mean, obviously, what they talked about is some bad stuff, but I mean,
I say
kids are getting smarter, right, with it.
I say it's pros.
No, the IQ is lower in this generation.
I will give it take, man. Some of them, I would say, man, the attention spans
What
of
just
everybody.
happened? Is nobody not talking?
Yeah, I'm talking. I'm talking right now. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You good?
He can't
I don't
hear.
know. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, now these days, yes, the people's attention spans are a lot shorter. What we do face is, like, there's some pros and cons to it. Like, I would say, like, what I was fascinated about my daughter, before she was 10, she was able to create virtual servers, but also at the same time, it was doing some other shit, which is like I frowned upon it. These kids are born into it, so it's inevitable. And all the other shit that's going on, they're gonna be exposed to some shit a lot faster, whether we try to block it or not. And that's the scary thing about it. But what I do with my network is like my kids are much older, so I don't have much restrictions on them anymore. But like what I've done is like with my, like whatever internet provider that you got, they got a security edge program that they give to you for free and web filtering. So what you can do is go into, sign up for that stuff, and you can go in there and you can block certain sites. You can keep them from going on Facebook or Instagram or certain pages on YouTube. You can web filter all that stuff out on a particular device. A lot of us are not aware of it. We don't utilize it. We just pay the bill and keep moving. But those are things that you need to be aware of to look into. But the exposure of things, I think the pros to it is like them being born into it, and they're gonna be exposed, and this is.
Am I the only one who can't hear nothing?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I think you might be the only one. Can you hear me, AJ? Can you hear me, AJ? You can't hear nobody?
Nah, shit. Yeah, I could. I don't know if y'all can hear me. No, but see, just real quick, I could be all day on it, but you know what I'm saying? I'll wrap it up real quick. But like these kids are gonna be exposed to more tech as they get older. And the biggest battle that they're about to face now is having to deal with AI. AI is gonna be a job killer. But I think it's beneficial for them to learn the technology because somehow it's gonna work for them later on in the future. Unfortunately, the takeaway from it is people are gonna have shorter attention spans, and that's where your IQ level can drop. And people, if you look at things right now, kids this generation don't know how to write in cursive.
Is it important though? Is that important?
I think it's very important because you got to be able to sign stuff off.
You can't sign no signature, then nothing's legal and binding that you do. What do you mean? It don't say print. It says signature for a reason.
I can learn how to write my name. I can just draw. It's like a drawing.
No, listen.
I don't need to write nothing in cursive.
You unless your signature is an initial and they letting you do that, or it's something like that, you better sign. You're gonna sign because guess what? Print is not legal and binding. On certain documents.
What I'm saying is I can learn how to sign my name. I don't have to learn how to write in cursive.
Man, these kids can't, man, listen, I just have no pun to my grandbabies. I love them to death. Baby, we listen, my daughter class of 2017 was the last class in a school that learned cursive. Okay, that was in 2017. And this is my grandkids is 11 and 7, baby. And them tracing them H's and G's, and we've been consistent. And they having a hard time connecting, baby. Because we took handwriting all year long. We didn't take handwriting for 4 weeks. We took handwriting all year when we was learning handwriting in school in cursive. We did that on top of every other subject we had. We still did handwriting for the whole year. We didn't do it for just no couple weeks. We did handwriting when we was going up in elementary for a long time. Right, every grade we mastered more. From just the letters to connecting to all that. It was a period. It was a transition for cursive writing. We didn't learn all that in one semester or 1 year of school. So no, these kids, no.
At some point in your life, you're gonna have to write. You're gonna have to write. Write your signature. You're gonna have to write something at some point. If it's filling out, the computers go down. You're gonna have to fill out some kind of paperwork.
And then these kids, they talk like they text. Like when these kids be on these tablets and shit, and you talking to them, they talking to you like WYD and yoop and all these other shorthand ass terms. Like, do you know how to talk? Like communication is too.
But you know what? This is where did y'all ever read that George Orwell book, 1984?
Yep. That's my favorite. I just bought another copy at Barnes & Noble last week.
This is the shit that he was talking about.
In 1946, that's the crazy part. It was in 1946 when he wrote that book.
Yeah, and so like all that shit now that we talk of those abbreviations, that was that new speak that he was talking about. All these screens will start taking over. Like it's in a different way, but everything that he wrote in that fucking fictional,
it's coming to pass. It's happening.
It's coming.
And they was using it back in there. Remember the KGB was using that back in the 40s. Remember we was talking about that in the book.
Yeah, that shit coming to light, man. If y'all ain't read that book.
Remember the Jetsons though? Y'all, everything in the Jetsons coming to pass though. The Jetsons, that was just a cartoon. The Apple Watch.
The Jetsons as well.
Yeah, the Jetsons. Everything, from the Apple Watch to the everything they doing right now is from the Jetsons.
Shout out to Dick Tracy. I think Dick Tracy had the first Apple Watch.
Hey, Dick Tracy did. He was talking on his fucking phone and
Dick
shit.
Tracy had the first Apple Watch early. Hey, AJ, can you hear us? Can you hear anybody on here, AJ?
I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
I got out and then got in, but I agree with what she's saying.
She cooked. I think she was cooking on that motherfucking title right there.
No, she's right.
No, that's what I said. I agree. She was cooking.
Yeah. I can hear y'all now.
Welcome back, AJ.
Welcome back.
Hey, how you doing?
But you know, in schools now, like I work for a school district, the schools don't even help it out anymore because they handing them Chromebooks and iPads now.
Yeah, yep. Come home every day. We gotta do it on our tablet. They don't got no books no more. They don't got none. Everything is that ebook. And I'm in college, and I be telling my professors, like I be having to call the bursar's office, like, look, I know I'm in this first day out class, so y'all give me ebooks. Give me the real book and charge me, and let me rent them because I want to.
Y'all never think that maybe the way that we grew up is the old way of living?
No, this is what I'm saying is I like the convenience, but guess this is what I'm trying to say. Convenience is harming you. Okay. I don't want to look at an ebook with 1,000 pages for 18 weeks, okay? Because I have I'm studying 6 to 8 hours every class. I'm taking 5 classes, so that's 40 hours of computer time. If that ebook is on my motherfucking computer, I work 6 to 8 hours on a computer every day. Laptop, opening up meetings, Zoom, Teams, whoever, WebEx. So if I gotta get on this computer and read my college books on the computer, I'd rather just pay the $50 for the rent it and get it in person and touch it, so I don't gotta fuck up my eyes. Listen, I can't reverse that. Fuck the degree, fuck being a lawyer if I can't see. God damn it. No.
Hey, and on that note, to piggyback off of that, don't you know it's gonna fuck up these kids' vision because they always looking at the screen all the time. There's more screen time. Their thumbs is gonna get flatter. They're gonna have hunches in their neck from looking down all the fucking time.
They're gonna be the no hunchback of Notre Dame when they motherfucking play. So they just sitting there. This is how they do. Every time you see a kid somewhere, they like his head down, resting between their shoulders and shit. Like, you know what I mean? They eyes are gonna be bad.
Shout out to my guy Slim. He said, demographics matters. Someone outside us seen grass, others seen concrete. He said he was on Nintendo Dunk Hut with the pistol. We was outside and on GoldenEye. He talking about 007.
Yeah.
It was a great video game.
Facts.
Dope as
well. I think we had a good mixer. Because, I mean, like you said, the game got old and you wanted to go outside and you might come back in and get on the game. But yeah, they on the games too long. But at the same time, they do got 3D games. Their game is better than our game.
Well, hold on. We're not having the right conversation. The right conversation is about dopamine. And everything that requires dopamine is something that you literally need at 18 years old. Smoking, porn, alcohol, all these things enhance dopamine. So does social media. And we don't have an age limit on it. So if you can do that and push dopamine, I mean, you can push the addiction. Because addiction is the number one component of dopamine. So if you're addicted to social media, it's not like different from being addicted to crack.
And Google specifically use all these Silicon Valley techs use the green, the yellow, the red, and the blue because that's the retina colors of your damn retina. Now, when y'all go that far to trying to line it with the damn retina, what's the point of that? If y'all know it's gonna affect the retina, why wouldn't y'all make technology that would be reverse of that? You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't affect the retina. That would be off glomeric type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That would help the eyes versus hinder the eyes. And then you got us on it all day, every day. That's a lot. Sorry.
Listen, they got us on it all day because they want to be slaves
to it.
Like we're talking about shit that we are looking at that we don't realize that they're doing on purpose so we can be slaves.
Hey, listen, these kids, you can tell your kids or a kid right now to say, go in there and get that pillow off the bed, right? These kids will walk in that damn room and come back out and say, where the pillow at? But guess what? Can tell you how to motherfucking add your debit card to the wallet, how to fucking change the background on your phone and shit. The pillow on the bed. But y'all can tell me how to load the debit card on the iPad and how to go here and screen with share. But I'm telling they can't even. It's like they fucking with their mind. Like I'm talking from experience from being a GG, right? You like, hey, go in there and get this bottle off the thing. Come back. Where's the bottle at? What? Then I go in there and the bottle right here, right? But guess what? Let me say
you
something.
You saying they ain't got common sense. You saying they ain't got common sense.
They don't have common sense no more. It's like
what? I think it goes along with what AJ say. they so quick to get back to that dopamine, that fix, that
Right.
drug of social media.
She picked
They
that
want to.
phone right up.
They ain't even worried about. They trying to hurry the fuck back up
Hey,
and get back.
my
to
G
the
got to
dopamine.
pick that damn iPad Pro right back up before she could give me that cup. She said, "What cup?" I'm like,
Hold on. What's your name, sweetheart? Now that's talking right now.
Ski.
Do you understand that it's not about anything that you're talking about? We are looking at it as a moral thing. They're looking at it as a financial thing.
No. If you was listening, because I think you went out, that's what I was saying.
No, I couldn't hear. It wasn't that I went
That's
out.
what I was saying from the beginning. I said they set this up for it to be a problem because they use the colors to catch you, to make you addicted to the shit, to make you have to have it. That's what I'm saying. That's why kids.
God damn it, you right. You are 100% right.
That's why kids will get their ass whooped about it because they addicted to it. That's why they will get their ass whooped. That's why they can't. They do anything to get to it. Like my grandkids will be so. They break down. They just crumble.
Do y'all know they literally take colors and images to make sure kids love it and literally push degeneracy?
And that's what they did on the social media platforms and with that.
Yes.
With all the stuff. That's what, it's a documentary on Netflix talking about it because the Silicon Tech Valleys is called, I want to call it called user friendly or something like that. What it says that the tech people that created Googles and all this shit, they kids have to put their phones in locked boxes. They only get an hour a day. They only get nothing. That's all because they know it's addictive.
Ski, have you seen Ready Play? Was it Ready Play something? It's something like that. It's a movie where the kids were so involved in the internet. At the end of the movie, he told them to take days off.
Yep. No, I haven't seen it, but I read. No, I haven't seen it about no people that's watched.
Man, watch that. It's on Netflix. It's an amazing movie. It's an amazing movie. Ready Play.
All I would say on this, y'all, is that I just feel like parents gotta be a little more hands-on, with just monitoring. And I would just say, just from a medical standpoint, they always tell us, hey, don't have a phone by your head, don't charge it here, don't do that. And we just be bullshit not doing it. Then look up somebody got cancer, somebody got this, somebody got that, and then they've been having that phone and that shit. They've been telling us that. They say they don't come out like in. They say warning, the radiation and all this and that, for circumference of your head and where you're supposed to have it and all that. And our kids had them tablets plugged up by their head, by their bed, by everywhere. So I'm saying it's just the seriousness of it, just the understanding of the eye that's irreversible, and the radiation exposure, because we have our kids having more than 2-3 hours a day. We have it between 5 and 8 hours, like a job. So that exposure to radiation is high. And people be wondering why their kids is having migraines, headaches, allergy shit, acting up and all that, because they're tied to something that's giving us osmosis of radiation. And you only can get so much radiation in your life. That's why people get cancer. If you've already had like some type of cancer and you need it again, it's only so much levels of radiation that you can have. So our kids having these devices every day, they're gonna be exposed to radiation at a higher level because they have it so much, is what I'm saying.
I love Ski. Ski's 1,000% right now. Ski, you are right.
Are we affected by the cell
Now I'm
phones?
screaming again.
Yes, we are affected by the cell phones too. I'm saying we are too, right? The adults are too. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying we adults, and because we didn't grow up in the internet era, we just now getting connected to the shit in the last 2012, 13. Our kids who born into this, people give kids phones and tablets at 5 months, 8 months, 9 months and shit, putting it in the crib and got the bag when they in the back driving and shit. The baby got the tablet like this with the phone and he just in the back. You know what I'm saying? So I just think they're a little more vulnerable because they are into it. We are old school. We have Oregon Trail and shit, floppy disk and shit. You know what I mean? Hard disk and floppy disk and shit. We didn't have, all that. We already got so much computer time at school because not a lot of people didn't really have computers at home. Some people did, but not a lot of us had computers at home. You know what I mean? So we only had that little brief exposure at school doing computer, in the library when they brought out the big TV. You know what I mean? Like we didn't really have it like the kids have it now.
We was playing Oregon Trail and they playing 3-dimensional games.
Oregon Trail was fire though. Don't hate on that.
We were learning though a lot in the game. A lot of the games that came out were learning games too. We was playing in school.
Hey yo, all I'm gonna say is Ski needs a husband. Are you married, Ski?
No, I'm not married.
So if y'all listening, y'all should be trying to cuff Ski right now.
I agree. Here we go.
Get you out of trouble too.
Yes, you're right. She gets you out of trouble too.
That law degree.
The law degree on you. This is now, Cal. You might not know about this because you're from out of town, but everybody else in here from Indianapolis. We're gonna jump on this real quick. This Boosie versus Naptown shit. I saw the video you posted, AJ, and I agree with everything you said on that thing. Do you think you could reiterate it for people that didn't hear you? I know you did word for word, but kind of the same point.
Boosie wouldn't have the power to do anything he's doing if we stood on each other. If we stood on Indianapolis business, Boosie wouldn't even have the power to say, I raise you niggas. It doesn't even make sense.
And
If
said
we,
AJ in prison.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was being funny about Boosie. Go ahead. I'm sorry, AJ.
What I'm saying is that it's not a problem that he's feeling that way, but he can't feel that way in Atlanta. He can't feel that way in Miami. He can't feel that way in Houston. He can't feel that way in LA. He can't feel that way because they stand on him. Like I said on that clip, that Memphis stood on LeBron. LeBron James, Memphis stood on LeBron. If we stood on Boosie, it is what it is. Listen, I love Lil Billy. And I think, and honestly, if I'm a person watching artists, Lil Billy has done the best job possible to like push Indianapolis artists. He went to Kanye concert. He's doing all this. He's doing this content. Lil Billy doing his thing. He did his song with Lil Boosie. But at the end of the day, if you stand on principles and stand on what it's supposed to be, these niggas will never disrespect the city. They disrespecting the city because we love out of town niggas. We love pushing out of town niggas. That's what it is, bro. Stand on that shit, bro. We love pushing out of town niggas, bro.
You know what, man? Man, hey, look, that shit be going on here, man. Niggas that hate on your people in your own town, but dick ride somebody else out of town so fucking quick. And that's that, man. Hey, look, that just, man, look, that's an.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
Man, because look, I don't get it.
I want to think it's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. That's it.
I think you know what, keeping it real, y'all, because I moved to Houston in 2015 and I just came back in 2023, right? I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I think that people like, when I moved to Houston, right? Everybody like, oh, you moved to Houston, I said, baby, I'm still in Naptown, Memphis 10 all day. I don't care about Houston. I love Houston. Don't get me wrong. H-Town, stay down. You feel me? Second home. But I admire Indianapolis just like I like Houston, and Houston wasn't above Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? When I was down there, and it was like, I'm like, oh, woo woo. I'm like, yeah, y'all got y'all stuff. We got our shit, but y'all not no better. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like people that haven't been nowhere, or people who haven't traveled, or who haven't been out their city, they glorify out of town people because they never been nowhere to see something other than people from Indianapolis. So they kind of get a little, tiresome, I guess, or whatever, or want something different. And so they dick ride and they just put them on a pedestal because that's new to them. But people that's been places, been out traveling, culture, shit like that, then out of towners is just like an out of towner. Okay, I'm gonna give you some direction if you bump into me, yeah. But what I mean, we not like, oh man, you from yeah, because we've been to New York, we've been to Atlanta, we've been to Chicago, we've been to New York, we've been, what I'm saying? So we've been mingling with people that are from another state that got some motion or not motion, just people, period. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of dick ride go for people who ain't really been nowhere. Like when I moved to Houston, y'all, I never thought half the motherfuckers in Houston, they ain't never left Houston. You hear me? Half the motherfuckers in H-Town ain't left H-Town. Half of them, not a little bit, half of the motherfuckers ain't left the city. And that's why they love all they rappers, right? But you can say a rapper that's hot, and they still like, oh no, it ain't Paul Wall, it ain't motherfucking Killer Kelly on, it ain't motherfucking Sauce Walker, it
ain't Chamillionaire. You're right. Hey, I think you're making a lot of valid points, sweetheart.
So that's what I'm saying. I think that's why people get
that nigga Mac that was on here. That nigga Mac said the Chicago niggas all listen to Chicago niggas. He said they don't fuck with Chicago niggas.
But see,
that can't be true, bro. Niggas listen to Kanye. Niggas listen to Lil Durk.
Niggas
that's a lot. They're listening to King Rod. That's a lot, bro.
No. What he said was that Chicago niggas only listen to Chicago niggas. I was bringing up rappers. He was like, we don't fuck with that shit. If they ain't from Chicago, we ain't fucking with it. And I thought that was wild.
And that's how Nap should be.
That's how every city should be.
But can I tell you something about Nap, though? I'm going to keep it real, because I did with that one.
After you go ahead, Q. After Ski, go ahead, Q. I want you after Ski. Go ahead.
This is what I was gonna say. Indianapolis, we got people that do music, but our music is trying to sound like somebody else's music. We don't never have original sound.
Not Jenny Santiago.
I'm just saying we just always try to sound like somebody else. We don't even have an Indian. I mean, we got some people that's Indianapolis, but then it's like, you don't sound like such and so, you don't sound like this. So if Indianapolis could get some original sound and quit trying to sound like ATL, quit trying to sound like Atlanta, quit trying to sound like East Coast and shit, hypey West Coast, sound like Indianapolis, sound like the Midwest. You understand what I'm saying? But so until we get some rappers that really trying to rap real raps, let's say that too, fucking real raps, and rap
real raps.
Hey, I will say
you'll be all right.
There was two guys. We just had Couch Fest over the weekend. I streamed that. There was two guys that came from that town, and they sounded original. I think that I don't think it's a lot of motion behind him, but behind them too. But they because
Indianapolis is dick riders, and they only fuck with who popular. Indianapolis, let's keep it P too. Indianapolis like they fucking high school. They still like we high school and shit. Who sat at the lunch table and shit. Who motherfucking had the starter coat and shit. Acting like fucking high school and shit.
Okay. Oh shit.
She's going in and I love it. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Let her cook. Nobody else says nothing. Let her cook.
That's Indianapolis for real though. Like we only like who popular. We only like who we think is somebody or who's popular, man. We don't even give people that the chance to be great or to even hear them or to see what they got. Like girls be killing like, for women. We always be like, oh, this beautician. Bitch, she ain't got no reviews but the bitches on TikTok who want to ride dick rider, but she's really trash. You know what I mean? But we won't look at the girl who got the nice, neat, cute kind of hairstyle because she ain't fucking popular with the 10K followers and every bitch in here in Indianapolis ain't, but really Q is cold as fuck on the hair. You know what I'm saying? And because Q ain't
listen to only Zakia. Zakia cold.
Yeah, and Q cold as hell. But because Q don't got them 20,000 bitches from that, Q. You know, people not gonna give her a chance, but they'll get this bitch somebody else that's not bad reviews, but she's out, she's a socialite, she got followers. Bitch can't do a motherfucking quick weave with the best bitch eyes or hands. You know what I'm saying?
So Ski, I know I recognize your name on purpose because I think you're right about a lot of shit. Ski. We need to look at the platforms and the people who are pushing this music. We need to look at the leak. We need to look at all these people. We need to look at all these people that's pushing these people.
Because they dick riders too. They only put who they like in the league.
Thank you, Ski. Ski going crazy. I'm done.
Fucking who they like.
I'm done talking. I'm gonna let Ski talk to me the rest of the night.
I love you, Dina. I love you, Ladina, but y'all only put who y'all like in that motherfucker. I'm sorry. Y'all do since it came out. It's only been the end crowd, the whoever, the popular motherfuckers that they feel is popular and they to themselves. It's not really who making the motion in the city. It's who making the motion for them. It's not about the city.
Okay. Q. I'm sorry.
No, I mean.
Do you want to touch on this?
Let's keep talk.
This is how.
I'll go ahead and don't be disrespectful, sweetheart.
Let's keep talk.
Don't be disrespectful. So I will say this. Because I don't agree with the majority of Indy on this because my mindset is different. So I will say this. Boosie had every right to say what he said. He did not come from Indianapolis, Indiana. What he said was he talked about the promoters. He also said, if you are an artist, I was second guest coming to Indy. So what he said, people like to major on minor things. And so when you start to have conversation, he had every right to say what he wanted to say because it involved his daughter. If it was me, I would do the same thing for my children. Once you get over on my children, I then become involved. You can do what you want to do with me, but let's be better with, because he is an artist, I'm sure he probably coached his daughter and everything. But when we let our older kids go, we give them the freedom to make their own decisions. So whether those decisions are good or bad, they have to learn how to live life. So I'm not really adamant on saying Boosie can't come here when you deal with people in Indianapolis, Indiana, that call themselves Nap Town, that say they are Nap or nothing, and they cannot get along with each other. Now you have broken the principle of why you asked Boosie not to come back. So it was a done deal once I seen all that went on and how we made such a big deal about it. And not a day later or the day of, you have Indianapolis, Indiana people who have lived in this state going against each other just to prove the point that y'all cannot stick together. So I'm always going to go the other way with it. I'm not nap down, nor am I nap or nothing.
I never said that.
No, I'm not saying you did. I'm saying I'm just coming from my perspective of how I thought it. But it's been a whole lot of perspectives that have been out there.
I didn't know that was recent. I thought that was old with his daughter.
It's a year old.
Yeah, I thought it was old. So we put it in the show. Like, it's old. I didn't know that was
a year old. And when it first happened, only certain people were talking about it. When the diss track came out, it came out a year ago. It only resurfaced because it was brought up again when they was trying to get Boosie back here. That's when the diss track went viral. It didn't even go viral the first time.
Right. I never heard any. My thing for Boosie is I fuck with Boosie. That's my nigga. I like Boosie. Shout out to Boosie. My thing is when anybody tries to shit on my city, like you raised us, nigga. You didn't raise us, bro. We supported you. That's my thing.
I get that.
That's the only thing that bothered me was that.
Yeah, you're right. When he said he raised.
Yeah, he said he raised us. Like
when he said that. Yeah. So when he said that, you know what? I didn't take offense to it because he didn't raise me.
Right, I didn't take an offense to it, but I was just saying, just as an Indianapolis
resident, I get what you're saying.
When you trying to be fair about like what you said, he has the right. You know what I'm saying? So when you trying to hear logical like that, like you just put it, and then his last little tidbit was because I raised y'all. It's like, now we was winning with you when you said everything you said because we thinking father business.
Yeah, I took it as a joke. I didn't, but see, I don't get offended often.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of like,
I just don't get offended.
Boosie, keeping the pedo. Boosie did say some smart shit about Indianapolis before, talking about our women, how we wasn't this, and how we was ratchet, and how.
Okay, so I have one question to ask the panel. I have one question to ask about the panel because I heard what he said about the women that he could smoke a blunt and then sleep with them the next. Is that what wasn't
they pussy's thing? He was just going in on them one day on a rant. Nigga, I was
okay, so I have a question. Because let's be honest about the conversation. So I have a question. Is that not true about some women in Indy?
It's definitely fucking true.
Yeah. Okay. So then
but listen, you can't try to shit on us, nigga. Then come here and get these motherfucking Boosie ass $100 tickets every day. You just walking through. That's what I'm saying.
It sounds like a compliment to me. I mean, it sounds like a compliment. It doesn't sound like a diss to me.
Listen, all I'm trying to say is
sounds like a great place to visit. It sounds like a great place to visit.
But
you tell me, hold on. You tell me, hey man, you come to this city with some weed, you getting some pussy, bro. You smoke a blunt with a bitch and can talk without stuttering, you gonna get some pussy. I would visit that city.
All I'm saying is, you don't talk like that about Atlanta, motherfuckers. You don't go in on nobody else. Don't do us like that. You don't talk about that.
Everybody talk about Atlanta. How gay.
I'm talking about Boosie. I didn't say everybody. I'm talking about Boosie Badazz because you don't even be in Atlanta like that, Boosie. Let's keep it P. You got little shows and Boosie shit you do down there every now and again, nigga. But you stayed in Napa a long time, nigga. From back in motherfucking 08. Okay, so when you talking about Indianapolis, put some respect on our fucking name because we didn't fed your ass, nigga. So
hold on. Who is saying that?
Me, Ski. Put some respect on our fucking name.
Ski motherfucking is a G. That's a fact.
Put some respect on our name.
Put some motherfucking respect on our name. Ski's right.
He ain't got that Atlanta shit. He ain't been in Atlanta like he be in that. Nigga, put some respect on that town. We done fed you plenty of times. Nigga, all them big ass houses you bound out there, all that land, nigga, we helped you get that shit. Indianapolis. Nigga paying them dumb ass prices for them raggedy ass.
Shout out to Scooty.
So I do agree, Steve, that he should put some respect on some people's name in Indy. Not everybody.
Word. I'm with you. Shout out to Scooty.
I agree.
I will say this though.
On some, not everybody.
Let's clear this up.
You have to bought his daughter
here. Let's clear it up. The kid that bought his daughter here, he had the money for her, and he bought an ounce of weed because she asked for weed. And when he posted her, he's like, I just bought this ounce of weed. Let me go get the money. And she didn't do that.
Listen to this, Cal. Keep going. He from out of town. Keep going.
I'm just saying that the kid that did it went wrong.
We don't know what happened. What happened, y'all?
And have the daughter back in. She came to do a show in Indianapolis, right? At some little club or little event, right?
No, that's not what happened.
Oh, I
came to do an event that she was gonna stream live.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm saying, she was gonna stream live, but the dude didn't have the back end. That's what it was. He paid her whatever, but when she got,
he did have the back end. He was literally an L short.
I'm just saying, like, this is what the story was, that he didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Boosie started going off and going ham, like, y'all playing my daughter, y'all got her back in it. Woo, 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 woo.
Man, fuck that nigga, bro. He come here, let's beat his ass. That's the only answer. What are we talking about?
Because if we don't, what we look like? If we don't, what we look like?
You can't come here if you disrespecting the city, nigga. That's the end of it.
Hold on. Okay, well, we're gonna beat Boosie ass. Let's beat some more motherfuckers' asses then. We're gonna.
I like that. Hey, I like you.
Let's whoop everybody else's ass then.
Yeah, you gotta take care. You gotta take care of Indy first before you start going out of the state.
But see,
only makes sense.
What Boosie wrong at is like, I feel like, why are you holding the whole city accountable for one janky promoter?
Correct.
And niggas that did nothing to give you money the whole time.
And he know who he. And you right, AJ and Cal, because Boosie, you know, shout out to Scooty and other niggas that have brought you here with your back end, front end, the side end, the other end, and the other end. And put you on.
And that's why he had a reason to be emotional and say what he said.
Since 2008, they've been bringing that nigga here and making sure he had the front, the back, the side, and all the ends.
Bro, we do good business for 20 years and one nigga fuck up. Ain't no way.
So you gonna rep the whole city for one messed up after 20 years?
What that means to me is there was never no real love or respect from him anyway, my nigga.
Well, I would really like to know how he disrespected the whole city. Where did he disrespect the whole city at? Show me where he disrespected the whole city.
I would say
tell me exactly what he said that it was a disrespect to the whole city.
This is what I would say that's disrespect.
Or are we just in our feelings?
No, I'm gonna tell you what I think you said. I think is example. First of all, that you raised us. That's one thing I think is disrespectful.
That's not. I mean, who really cares about that? Like, we major on minor things. I can say I raised you too, and I'm here in Indy. How is that disrespectful?
Because you're from here. It's like when niggas in New York say you sonning me.
I can say I raised niggas from New York, but how is that disrespectful? It's just you coming out of your mind through. See what we don't allow is.
I love you to death.
We don't allow grace. Hello. Can you hold on?
That's cute talking, AJ. That's not me. That's cute talking.
So the thing is, you have to allow. What we don't do is we don't allow for grace. If we were in the same situation, we don't know how we would have handled it, right? But we don't allow for grace. So we're going by what he said at the time he said it, when he was in his emotions. And what do we say about people who say things in their emotions? I'm telling you, you're going to make a mistake by saying things when you operate out of emotion. That's why you have to charge yourself and relinquish from talking or speaking with emotion, because you can do some damage. However, no one is looking at it that way, because we're looking at it from our standpoint and not his. Anytime there's a situation going on, you have to put yourself in the situation that the person is in, because you don't know how you would handle it.
Let me tell you something about Boosie though, Q. Let me tell you something about Boosie.
Go ahead.
I'm a Scorpio. We 4 days apart. This is my thing. Boosie is always one of his motherfucking mouth. Chill out. This ain't the first time he ain't. Take a pause for the cause, Boosie, my nigga. Like, everybody get on your ass. You go viral because your ass, you hear something, right? And they ask your ass, and you just light up with your mouth. Like, this ain't the first time. Like, he done did this millions of times. So it's time for him to step back sometime, right? And fucking calm down and then think. Because you got the image, you got money, you got shit out here. So watch your fucking mouth. Because Boosie will get started. Because I follow him on his social media platforms, right? And he be on Vlad running his mouth. He be on everybody's podcast running his goddamn mouth. And he be livid and hot. So it's like, Boosie, come on, man. You with some respect on Indianapolis. 20 years of this service, nigga. You don't take a 5-minute chill pill to say, you know what, I'm heated. But you know what? Let me calm down first, because I know I'd had 20 good years in that town. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have this one, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying Boosie's seasoned. Boosie ain't no young NBA, young boy, or no young rapper or nothing. He's seasoned. You've been here. You know how we love you, how we receive you, how when you got out of prison, you had 3 shows here in a month time when you got out, okay? And we were paying $150, $200 for the tickets, okay? Wrapped around 38th Street. So what I'm saying is, Boosie is a mature man because you've heard him talk in his dialect and how he gets on different tiers when he's on, thinking.
Right.
So I need him to start thinking now, though. Like, come on, Boosie Boo, man. Like you. So listen, when we on this show, right? Me and you have strong personalities, right?
Right.
And we have similar views, right? And we might answer questions different, right? But because I respect you and we might differ, I'm slow to talk. And anybody who know me know that I'm blah, blah, blah. So what I'm saying is when you have rapport, and we just got a less than a year rapport, right? I'm going to be mindful of what I say in your rebuttals to you, because I'm going to calm down, because I do be getting upset and heated sometimes, right? So I'm saying with Boosie having 20 years of experience with Indianapolis, I felt that he should have, stepped away and got himself together and then came back, because that's showing sincerity, that's showing authenticity, that's showing that you want to keep your business together. So come on down. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying for him.
And what you're saying, you have a point. But that, again, that's not what he did. So the thing is, if he has this rapport, how he carries himself, when he can be on 2056 versus hitting first. I like him when he's soft. I'm gonna just be honest. I like him when he's lovable. That's when I like him. But the whole thing is, you can't change a person. A person can only be who they are. Now, I do get what you're saying about he should have calmed down before he responded. Yes, that's the better thing to do. But that only happens when you change. And so we know what we're dealing with as we deal with Boosie, and he has not changed. So because he has not changed, if y'all want to say, well, no, we don't want you here anymore, he can only respect that. But there's also a way to do that, and do it in wisdom and then kindness. That's what I'm saying. It's way too overboard. There is a way to make sure that don't nobody come back to the city of Indianapolis, Indiana. There's a way to do it, but you do it in wisdom, and you do it in peace. You don't do it in all this loudness. That's called wisdom. You bring it to a calm, and you do it in a right way. We have this mindset where we always have to be we always have to handle something one way, and we've been given many ways to handle it. I will always say this about the Black community: we are the more powerful community. That we're the powerfulest race. To me, that's how I look at us. But our downfall is we're sometimes stubborn. We're sometimes disrespectful. Sometimes we don't want to provide grace and forgiveness, and we want it ourselves. We're sometimes stingy. Some of us are downright nasty. So the thing is, but we also have good attributes about us. We're wise. We can be encouraging. We are a model for other people. That's why people try to be like us. So the thing is, you capitalize on the good, and you leave that other stuff out, because there's always a way to say what you need to say and articulate that and be wise at doing it. But we still love him, and we still love Indy. We still love him. We still love Indy. Whatever Indy wants to do about him not coming back here, listen, it's Indy. Y'all have the right to say what you want to say. You have that right. You have that right to make a decision to say, listen, we just have to be honest. This last situation just didn't do us well, and we're not over it yet. So we just don't want you coming back right now. If we want to go with an apology and say we would like to have an apology, but there's a way to say things, and you'll get everything out of what you need if you do it right.
Amen. I'm with you, Q, on that, because it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And if you want to bridge it, keep it healthy, then we do need it to do it like that, because that's just causing drama, and it's just causing chaos in our city when we don't need anything else, because we already got keep going. So it's like we don't need no rattling of that cage. So you're right, I agree.
No, say what you need to say, and tell him we just don't want you coming back here. We just don't, not right now. If we decide that we want to bring you back in another year or 2 years, or however we want to do in the city, that can only be respected. But there's a way to do it. And what it's doing is it's causing a back and forth between Indy and him, and somebody needs to shut it down. It's a cycle of a Black community all over again. Yet we want to talk about how we're so united, or Indiana is united. No, we're not, because we don't even like each other in the city.
That's true.
No, we're not. And there's more we can do. We can do better, and we can love on each other, and everybody can have their perspective, and everybody can have their opinion, but we have to learn how to deal with each other. It looks very ignorant, and let me use this wisely. Let me use this wisely. It looks very bad for us to be mad at Boosie, and we're not mad at people here in the city that do wrong by each other every day and don't care that they do. Your heart posture is wrong. So it makes no sense to get mad at Boosie when you do the same thing to each other every day. Can't have a conversation. Stop it. Let's do better. And I say they with love. I still love y'all. So I say it in love. So if I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm saying that in love. We can all do better. And I'll start doing better by me.
Let's do this. Let's jump to this next topic real quick. Hold on.
Gas? Ready? Girl. What? Ready for what? Take gas. You take gas? That's what you do, you take gas? Yeah. So go take gas. So you from Cali? So go take gas. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirac. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirac. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald. I got you. Well, I'm from Wade. Where you from? Why you from? Where you
No, wait, calm down, calm down.
Let me fight her.
Calm down.
On your mama. Let me fight her.
She eating.
Why would you want to fight me? Are you a bitch?
Calm down.
You want to fight a bitch? Why would you fight me, bitch?
We get off on anything. Whoa! Get her ass! No,
why you trying to fight me?
Hey, don't jump her.
This is what she about to get her. She about to get Ice Spice.
Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him though.
She told us she's from Chirac, man. She told us she's from Chirac.
Quit talking all that gangster shit in them raps, and somebody wrapped your ass up. That's all I can say about that. She quit talking all that gangster shit. I mean, I ain't no fighter. I ain't been in fights my whole life, but I don't talk shit either. And I ain't rapping on no raps about talking shit. I mean, I wouldn't have did that, but hey, they doing it. They doing it like them TikTok challenges. Smack a bitch, smack a bitch. So
she
I mean,
walked up on her. She wasn't. The girl walked up on her. Why she
no, you hear what I said? I said, I'm not saying it's cool. I said
the music she make.
The music she make in the internet and all these TikTok challenges and all these challenges with these celebrities and all that shit. This is the height of what they doing right now. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When the girl got up in my booth,
what's the actual story?
But my whole thing is Spice.
So what's the actual story?
She just saw her in McDonald's.
Well, I don't really know the whole story. It seemed like they all kind of knew each other because the little girl walked up to her and she said, "You ready to shake some ass?" And then so Ice Spice say, "Oh, that's what you do? You shake ass? We'll go shake ass then." And the girl walked up to her and said, "Where you from? You from Cali?" She's like, "Nah." She said she's from Chirac. Then she stole off on the bitch. Like she
just walked up and just hit her?
They was in LA though. That's what's crazy. They was in LA. But what are you doing as Ice Spice? You was just with Taylor Swift like at Super Bowl, wasn't you? You was hanging out with Taylor Swift. What are you doing at McDonald's late at night in LA, my nigga? Didn't you not hear about Biggie Smalls? Did you not hear about P&B Rock, my nigga? Did you not hear about these niggas that get laid down in California all the time? What are you doing at McDonald's like you regular now? That's what I want to know.
Steve, what did you say it was about her rap?
No, I wasn't saying it was about her rap. I'm saying that in them raps, you know, she a drill rapper, so that means she got some hands, so she be fighting. That's what I'm saying. Like she's a drill rapper. She's talking about always beating bitches up and.
You think that's what that means?
No, I know. I'm saying that's what the girls be talking about, the drill rap, because on her rap, she's talking about beating bitches up and all this. She don't be talking about no sexy bad bitch. She be talking a little bit about being cute, but they be talking about fighting bitches and this and that and this and that. So I'm saying, like, I wouldn't have did that personally, because I'm not a fighter and I'm not looking for no fights. That's not my thing. But I defend myself.
You eating at McDonald's. So you about to say you eating at McDonald's and the girl walk up on you and steal up on you.
But see, you're not gonna even see the thing about it is where Spice really was a punk, because I don't know you, bitch. You're not getting in that arm distance of me though, bro. I'm Ice Spice. I don't know you from a can of paint. When she would have walked, like, got close to the table, I would have stood up or came out that seat. You wouldn't have been like up this on me, and I don't know you. I would have been out that booth already. When she would have been like, you who? I would have been like, when she was sitting next to the girl, when she came in and stood next to your buddy, I would have been out that chair, out that little area already. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Did that girl know her? Did the other girl know her?
That's what I was saying, Norris. I think they had to know each other because she went around to the other girl like they knew each other. So it was
because if that was my buddy, I'm sitting there eating with my buddy. We both gonna whoop her ass. I don't care who she is. We both gonna whoop her ass.
That's it. That's how it should have been.
That's how it should have been. She must have knew her. Probably set her up to let's go to McDonald's, knowing the old girl gonna be there.
And she texted her and let her know that they was at McDonald's, and it was a little setup right there because she showed up when the shit popped off. So she was just like, she playing devil's advocate and being like, "What happened?" That was a real friend. She was a real friend. Hey, soon as she ran up on Ice Spice, she be out that seat hitting her with a couple of haymakers real quick. But she fell back and let that shit happen. So you need to go ahead and drop her as a motherfucking friend real quick. Also, if you talking about that shit in the raps and you ain't got your security detail with you, you gotta be ready to throw hands.
Hell yeah.
You gotta be ready because
get your ass whooped or something.
Yeah.
Take it on the chin.
That's the thing in this it's an ego-driven world and shit. It's a very ego-driven world. Everybody got a chip on their motherfucking shoulder, and at any moment, nigga, they ready to test you. And look, girl, she walked in and she came in on violence.
I think she was drunk. I think she was tipsy. I think she was tipsy because she did look a little tipsy in that joint.
Hey, look, tipsy and everything, nigga.
Can we show it again?
On violence.
I would love to. I would love to.
Gas? Ready? Girl. What? Ready for what? Take gas. You take gas? That's what you do, you take gas? Yeah. So go take gas. So you from Cali? So go take gas. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirag. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirag. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald. I'm from Wendy. Where you from? Why you from? Where you
Wait, calm down, calm down. Mama. Let me fight her. Calm down. On your mama. Let me fight her. Let me fight a Why would you want to fight me? Are you a bitch? Calm down. You want to fight a bitch? Why would you fight me, bitch? We get off on anything. Get her ass! Why you trying to fight me?
Get her ass.
Hey, don't jump her! Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him though. Don't push him because he can't hit you the back. Don't push him. Calm down.
Man, look. Hey, you gotta give it to Ice Spice. Like as much as she jumped up and she was ready for the shit though.
She said, where you from? I'm from McDonald's. And she said, no, I'm from Wendy's. And that's what she smacked her.
Yeah, she did jump those tables like she wanted to smoke too. So she did defend herself, but her friend
that girl was in that girl comfort space from the jump, man. Hell nah, bro. You ain't about to
But she
Nah,
did.
man.
She
I'm
did.
not even a fighter, bro. But listen, I'm not even a fighter. But I'm sitting at this counter right here at this island right now. And if somebody comes sit right here in this chair, right here, in this chair, I'm gonna wear your ass out. You ain't gonna be over me. The fuck, and I'm not even a fighter. I'm not talking about whooping bitches' asses. I'm just if a bitch sit right here right now. Sit right here in this chair. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Fuck. I ain't about to jump on the table because when you come sit right here next to the girl and I'm hurt, you ain't gonna get on me like this. You ain't gonna be on me like this. What?
Talking about where you from on some.
I would wipe that bitch down in that booth. What the hell?
Hey, when you hear where you from, you already know it's.
That's what I'm saying. So you should have been up. You drill rapper.
How you feel about that?
I don't think Ice Spice is considered a drill rapper. She a pop star.
Yeah.
No, she's a drill rapper. Look her up, bro.
She rap over drill beats, and she do be saying rah rah. Hey, so I mean, that gotta be a drill rapper, right?
Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
I put her in that category. All those girls, man. I put her in that same category that Sexy Red and all them be.
Hell no. No.
They be talking
You must
that
have never
shit,
heard no
bro.
Ice Spice music.
Hey, you think I'm a shit, bitch? You think I'm the shit, bitch? You're not even a fart. That's all I remember. And the Munch song, is the Munch song considered drill?
No, those are the songs that y'all hear on the radio. Listen to her albums. She talk about the cute girl shit too, but she also talk about them guns and all other kind of shit on her album. Listen to the album, not just the songs on the radio.
No, thank you. But check the internet. Watch how the internet do it so quick.
This is a game. That wouldn't happen at Wendy's. 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 I was at McDonald's when a bitch got crazy. I was with my bitch and the bitch tried to play me. Like what? Like damn. We were just trying to get nuggets.
Internet is undefeated.
That wouldn't happen at Wendy's. 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 I got slapped at McDonald's. Got slapped at McDonald's. Got slapped at McDonald's. That wouldn't happen at Wendy's. I got slapped at McDonald's. Got slapped at McDonald's. Got slapped at McDonald's. That wouldn't happen at Wendy's. Okay.
About 21.
Yo,
Who said 21?
Who said 21 too? It had to be C-Dub. Yo, the internet is undefeated, my nigga.
Hold on. That's the one that's pregnant?
No, that's not the one that's pregnant is Lotto.
That's Lotto.
Oh.
Lotto pregnant by a nigga who's married to somebody else.
But nigga, the internet jumped on that shit so fast. I just think it's crazy that whoever her handlers are let her be out in LA at nighttime by herself, no security, my nigga. That's you lucky. That's the least that happened to your ass, nigga. Like I said, all them other motherfuckers we done named that good out there. Motherfuckers like the Cali don't make it back. Am I right, Norris?
But you know what? That shows you like, all right, let me say, your status and your money will pay for the security detail. Like she may be popping like that on the internet sometimes, but her money she probably ain't got the money to pay for security like that.
But don't
in which she don't, because if you jumping off the internet, you definitely ain't making that money.
Well, she got more than this. The internet, Nora. She got some songs. She doing some stuff. I mean, even if she didn't have the millions, she should have enough money in the 100,000s to provide some type of security.
Well, if you popular, they not gonna charge you $100. They gonna charge you.
Norris, I didn't say $100. I said
what I'm saying is they're going to charge you from your popularity. That's how they gonna charge you.
Depends on who you go through. Security could be somebody family owned security. You don't got to be nobody that's in the yellow pages.
But they still gonna do it. They still gonna do it.
She got enough money where she can pay for one person. She ain't got to have a squad with a bulletproof car, but she got enough money to pay for one person to be with her. Trust me, she does.
Let me say this. It's so many angles you can approach this. Let me say this. She does have the money from probably endorsements because she does have endorsements. But also at the same time, it's like you've been a celebrity for a while and you got the popularity and all that other shit. You want to live a normal life. You want to get out and maybe pop out and just be on some normal shit. She was probably chilling. She was on leisure time.
At McDonald's.
Look,
you talk so bad about bitches that eat McDonald's. She at McDonald's.
The simple thing.
They talk so bad about bitches that eat simple shit. They talk about them. I mean, I'm just saying you can't. All I'm saying is, listen. You talk about a Nobu, okay? Nobu and Tata and Tutu, okay? So you in McDonald's at 2:00 at night, baby, instead of Nobu, because it's in California. Nobu. I'm just saying now. No. Money in. Yeah.
I mean, but you know,
she couldn't afford Wendy's though. She had to go to McDonald's.
Let me say this. It's the same. I mean, I know that she talk about it a lot, but I look at it when I look at a celebrity sitting at a regular restaurant. I look at it as like when Michael B. Jordan won a fucking Emmy or won his award and went to an In-N-Out burger.
Well, that's In-N-Out.
That's tradition. That's tradition.
That's tradition. That nigga gone.
And when y'all get off thinking that motherfuckers is too good for McDonald's? These is regular hood motherfuckers.
I'm just saying, y'all bitches get on them lives with people and shit on people's lives and they podcast talking about what y'all don't do and shit. Bitch, here you go at McDonald's, bitch.
All I'm saying is she couldn't afford Wendy's, so she went to McDonald's. That's all I'm saying.
People just want to. People just
wouldn't have happened at Wendy's.
It wouldn't happen at Wendy's. I know for sure.
Hey, despite how famous they are and the shit that they talk on records, and like when a person been famous for so long and they got some traction like that, at some point those people want to be normal for just a moment.
For a moment.
Normal moment is going into a McDonald's and just sitting down and eating a fucking double cheeseburger meal. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we know that she talked that shit on the internet. She may do it. We already know that. We acknowledge that. But this is at a vulnerable moment where she was just trying to live and be normal for just a moment.
Okay, Cal, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Couldn't she had Uber Eats bring it to her house?
That defeats the purpose behind it.
She could sit back. She could sit out there on the patio at the swimming pool, whatever she got back there, and just chill.
Some days is over, Cal.
That's cool. She could do Uber Eats. She could, but what's like? Sometimes somebody just want to get out. It's a good night. It feels good on whatever night it was. The weather feels good. Not a lot of people out. She popping out. Ain't nobody swarming her, asking her for autographs. She could just sit down in her motherfucking hoodie, enjoy her fries and her value meal right there, just chilling while she talking with the homie.
But that's how you know if somebody told her that she was there, because she was incognito when they still knew she was over there. So that's how you know somebody probably leaked her being there, because she wasn't in the front of McDonald's. She was in the side.
I don't know if the chick actually knew. The chick sat there like she had no idea who she was. To keep it down.
Yes, she did. She knew.
You think
that's
knew?
why she went. That's why she went over there. She went over there, and she was gonna. She wasn't gonna do it the way she did it, but she was gonna do it a different way. That's why she went over there and was gonna sit down at first, but then things didn't go the way she thought it was gonna go, and she asked the question, and the fight broke out.
A girl that she initially tried to sit by, a girl didn't move. She'd be like, "Don't make it too obvious."
Yeah.
A girl that was sitting across from Ice Spice, she probably leaked where she was at and shit. It was a setup. It was all a little setup.
That's what I see.
And let me.
And who was the dude? Who was the dude that was trying to fight her? What do he have to do with it?
That's the dude that dragged the girl off of her.
Yeah, but then when they was outside, he was trying to fight her. He was trying to fight Spice.
She was telling him to go get the girl that was trying to fight her.
Right. And asking him, why you trying to fight me? Why you trying to fight a bitch? Go get the girl. Go, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was hearing.
And to me, I keep it funky. I think she was just wilding out because she knew they was recording. I think she knew they was recording, so she had to play like she was going to do something.
Exactly.
Man, and to further explain what I be saying, like there was a time like during the writer's strike, there was a lot of comedians that was coming through Kansas City, and so like I was filming comedians like when they came to the comedy club. I had other celebrities that come in and sat in the motherfucking comedy club, and they was incognito with a hood on. They wanted to just live a normal life. I done seen Travis Kelce, Adam Ray, other motherfuckers come to the Midwest to sit down and just chill and not be bothered. They want to live a normal life sometimes. They got everybody in their face, and they just want to have some kind of a normal life for just a moment. And so, like, what you see right there is her trying to have a normal life for just a moment. And that's what I see from it.
If you saying for just a moment, she had her normal life for just a split or moment.
For a split second.
Yeah.
Because it's like, let me say this. If you got a big ass bodyguard, you got a couple bodyguards sitting in the McDonald's with you, that's gonna attract attention. Yeah. You're gonna be like, who the fuck is that? Now all of a sudden people gonna be circling the block to wonder who the fuck that is. Now they want to take pictures. They want to be in the scene with them. I done seen people like come in, like the first person I saw was Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce walked up in that motherfucker with a hood on, chilling, and he sat down in the back minding his business, didn't get nobody's face, got him a drink. Nobody even knew who the fuck he was. And like I was like, damn, like that's a tall, like, you know what I'm saying? Like after the show, I got to know who he was because I was in the green room with Adam Ray and shit. And that's what he was just on some cool, chill, incognito shit. But if he would have took that motherfucking hood off, everybody in that motherfucking comedy club would have turned around, said, fuck the comedian, let me get his autograph. He a Super Bowl champion. He got a podcast with his brother and shit. He's dating Taylor Swift, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? They try to live normal for they don't like that. That attention gets old after a while.
Spice ain't Beyonce.
I don't think I should say this, but Taylor Swift what made him popular.
No, he was popular before that.
Yeah, I know he won the Super Bowl and all that, but he wasn't that popular without Taylor Swift.
He had his
I agree with Norris.
He had his own reality show.
We didn't know who he was. I ain't gonna lie. As a woman, I mean, I watched football a little bit, but I wouldn't know who that man was. Like, know him unless it went for Taylor Swift. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I knew he played it. He won the Super Bowl, but I'm gonna say he's a household name because of Taylor Swift. Like us women know who he is, who don't watch football because of Taylor Swift.
And I'm a casual football player, football fan, and I wouldn't know who he was if it wasn't Taylor Swift. I don't know nobody else who was a super duper star.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm born and raised in Kansas City. Like, to see his rise, to see him being like, but climb up the ranks as being like that top tight end in the football league. He had a whole show on VH1, and he dated a black girl for a while. They had a whole relationship.
Yeah, and was he popular because of the black girl? No.
No, he was. I mean, he wasn't as popular.
Nobody knew who he was.
As soon as he got with Taylor Swift and he got that podcast going with his brother, that shit was over the top. And that's very true. He wasn't popular in every market like he is now, but
like Ski said, they made him a household name, right?
Right.
All right, we got.
Because you can look at his brother. You can look at his brother. Same name, plays football just like him, but he's not. He wasn't very popular. Nobody knew who he was. He wasn't very popular.
Nobody knew about his brother until like they knew about Travis Kelce. And then
there you go.
Brother, that's an offensive lineman with fucking Philadelphia Eagles.
He's also playing with that quarterback that's real nice too, though, so that helps as well. But
I mean, any quarterback gonna make you look good if you make the quarterback look good. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what team you're on.
Patrick Mahomes is a big deal. He's a big deal.
Without those people, Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be nobody. If he was on one of those sad teams, he wouldn't be nobody.
He'd be like Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow
So
can beat the hell out of
takes a team. It takes a team to make a player.
I disagree.
But I think honestly, with him alone, he changed the dynamics of that whole team. The team was in the middle of the pack until he came in with that fight. He came in with everything.
I don't think Michael Jordan's team is what made Michael Jordan. I don't think it's
that's a whole different ball game right there. Whole different ball game. Because without a front line, that quarterback would get hit time after time after time after time. I don't care how good he is.
True.
You got to have a front line. That's team play. You got to have wide receivers who can catch the ball. That's team play.
But hey, look, I would say name after Tyreek Hill left, outside of McCole Harmon, who can't name Juju Smith-Schuster, maybe Hollywood Brown or somebody. But you ain't had an all-star fucking wide receiver. So he won the Super Bowl without a star receiver.
I ain't never heard of none of them niggas. Them niggas
like I said, long as you got that front line, you can do what the hell you want, whatever the hell you want.
All right. One more topic, fellas. One more we're gonna go for sports because everybody. I don't even fuck with football like that. So
that's my shit. I fuck with football.
I can tell you, I can't see niggas love that shit.
Last time
we're gonna rap about this nigga David. I don't know if everybody know about David, the singer or whatever, but I'm gonna give you a rundown with the video, and then we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna start with you, Q, because I know you pinning over there. So give me 1 second to show you this video.
Been arrested for allegedly Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he is going to trial. But what you got to understand is this trial ain't going to be simple. It's going to be a dogfight. Now, they charged David with 3 things, and these 3 charges are going to tell us the story of what police believe happened. I need you to just wait and listen closely. Okay, look, first they charged David with Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Okay, then they charged him with seeing Celeste Rivas Hernandez while she was at an age that he should not have been seeing her at. If you don't know how old she was, look in the comments. Then they charged him with interfering with an investigation. Now, again, these 3 things tell us what police believe happened. Okay, what they say again? They said they believe that David Celeste, right? But something I forgot to tell you is they said under special circumstances, including lying in wait, that means kind of like ambushing, and in somebody for financial gain. So what you can kind of guess from this is they're saying that David must have lured her to the crib, basically saying, look, come through to the crib, like I need to talk to you real quick. And then her for financial gain. They said David also her for financial gain. What that mean? Well, that means that David must have been doing this to preserve his career. Okay, you'll understand what that means when we go to that next charge. Again, remember, they said David was seeing Celeste at an age that he should not have been seeing her. So what you can kind of guess is Celeste must have told David, look, you finna be exposed. You're seeing me at an age that you should not be seeing me. Maybe we're having an argument or something, and I'm finna expose you right now. David said, oh, come through to the crib real quick. I need to talk to you, lying in wait. And then her for financial gain, because if he doesn't, she's about to expose him, his career is going to be ruined. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go to that 3rd charge that we were talking about. David interfering with an investigation. What that means? So that investigation could be Celeste reporting him, saying, look, David's seeing me at an age he should not be seeing me. And him and Celeste, that interferes with an investigation.
I'm going to stop it right there.
Can I go last?
Ass up.
You say you want to go last?
Yeah.
Sure, you can go last. You can go last, sure.
Thank you.
Kyle, you want to jump first off on that joint?
No, who want to go first? Look.
I'll set it off if you want me to, because I've been waiting for this day.
Nah, man, hey, look, lock that dude up, man. Lock him the fuck up. Lock him the fuck up.
You know
because
how
the fuck is this? How do you even get to a year before you start even pressing charges, and y'all not even calling it murder or fucking statutory rape? That girl was 14, 15 years old. He was a grown-ass man. Made a song about him doing the shit, and then they find her remains chopped up in the fucking Tesla that he drives.
Come on.
And y'all do we need to make this a trial?
Come on, man.
Lock him the fuck up. Why are we playing here?
Bro, what pisses me off? God, what pisses me off? He's the only suspect in this motherfucker. I didn't even know other suspects. And they came in and they took a year. I watched Diddy get accused. I saw Diddy go to court, and I saw Diddy go to jail. And he said, and they talking about Diddy on the way home, and this nigga just got arrested.
Man, who he got a fire ass.
Who is he? Who is he?
He's a singer. He's a well, I wouldn't call it R&B. I would call it a emo singer. He's an emo singer, and he got this song about talking about killing this girl, putting her in the trunk of the car, and basically, killing her. And then, as you saw,
basically he was telling on himself.
Yeah,
in his music, and they found a 14-year-old girl that he was dating. He's like 22, 23 or something like that. 14-year-old girl chopped up in his Tesla car trunk.
And then
I think it's crazy that the Tesla has so much AI and so much technology and so much everything that it took a year for them to figure out it was him, because her family already said it was David, said that she had been talking to him, showed him pictures, showed him that she had been to his house and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I said David must have some connections or something for him to be out from a murder, decapitated body in your car registered to you. You know what I'm saying? He had to have some connections and a good ass lawyer, some good ass pool to be out for a whole year. Overseas passport hadn't been seized or nothing.
He was still going on tour. Remember, he was still going on tour.
So when did they find
her?
Yeah,
a couple of months ago, about 5-6 months ago. Shit.
So so nobody knew nothing about this until 5 or 6 months ago, right?
No, they knew about it for a year. They knew about it. She been dead for a year.
She been missing for a year.
She been dead for a year.
Okay, I know you're saying she's been dead, but nobody knew she was dead. They just knew she was missing.
Yeah, then they found the body in his car.
And he's been accused of seeing her. What y'all say? He was 22 and she was 14.
It says according to reports detailing the case, Celeste Rivas Hernandez reported missing on April the 5th of 2024 from Lake Elsinore, California, and was found deceased in September of 2025. Meaning she was missing for approximately 17 months.
Mm-hmm.
She was 13 years old when she first disappeared, having been reported missing multiple times in 2024 before her body was discovered in a car associated with singer David.
But they got evidence that she was messing around with him.
Yeah, the internet was even so. The internet had this nigga was going live with the bitch on Twitch and everything.
It's my thing, because he's a person of interest. It's his car. Like if you get pulled over and we got some smoke, it's gonna and everybody say it ain't theirs. I'm going to jail because the car is registered to me and it's in my car. So for it to be in his car, registered to him, and he decapitated body, he should have got called in the next week. The next day. It should have been.
He should have got called in that night. Fuck that.
This was September 8th of 2025. The Tesla was says her remains were discovered on September 8th, 25 in the Tesla, indicating she was missing for nearly a year and a half.
And he just got arrested like last week.
In a tow yard. They found the body in a tow yard. They're about to tow the car.
And he just got arrested last week.
Yeah, in March.
So when did they find the Tesla?
In September.
So and it belongs to him, and they ain't. Nah. If I was her parents, number one. Wait a minute. If I was her parents, I'm suing the justice system. I don't care how long it's gonna take, but I'm suing the justice system. But first and foremost, 14-year-old shouldn't have been with nobody that age. They knew about it, but they didn't do nothing about it. Never should have been out.
They said she kept running away from home. They said she would run away from home a lot.
Huh. Man. She would run away from home.
To go
the nigga sold records. He signed an Interscope too.
And he engaged to her. They showed a video where he proposed to her, gave her a ring or something.
They got videos of this nigga cleaning blood off of his shoes, cleaning the blood off his shoes that she wore. It's like, you know how the internet do their due diligence. Like it's so much shit that, again, I just can't believe it took this long. Especially like you said, a Tesla that allegedly records everything or something like that. It doesn't like record like it traces your steps and everything. But just call Elon Musk. He said that shit knocked out in 24 hours.
Look, they said those Teslas record the video every time someone get close to the car.
Right.
Activity that goes on.
That's how they caught the dude setting them on fire, setting all those cars on fire.
Yeah.
Because of the cameras on the cars.
All with all the shit that points, every finger pointing to dude.
Yeah.
Every fucking finger pointing to dude. They like, we still don't know. We don't know if it's really him that did it. Like,
I would sue the justice system. I don't care. Down there, wherever you from, where you from?
Well, that shit in Atlanta or Texas or some shit like that.
Let me see.
Yeah, that shit wild, bro. It doesn't even matter where the fuck he at. He's in America right now, and that shit happened. That shit happened.
But I'm saying the justice system where they at, let it happen.
Well, let me tell you why it happened. Let me say why it was okay. Everybody hold your seats. It's okay because this is the normal for Americans. This is the normal for certain races of men. This is what they do. You know what I mean? So his behavior wasn't alarming. That's what they do in these clubs and these secret societies. This is what they do. These are behaviors that's sadistic to them. So the jury, the judges, and all of them prosecutors, they're not exempt from this sadistic behavior either. So there's no way. I've seen people working as a paralegal who's got picked up for less. You know what I mean? Because the prosecutor said that they were a threat to society from being selling some marijuana or, you know.
Well, he's definitely a threat to society because of chopping her up and shit. Like, he's definitely a threat to society.
No, but you listen what I'm saying. I'm saying the reason why it wasn't urgent was because the behavior wasn't as alluding to like it is to us, to the people that looks at the facts and the evidence, decide they're going to press charges or not. I've seen people get charges pressed and picked up for less than that, from civil cases that's went over to criminal, or from little criminal cases that's maybe BC felony wise that get picked up that day. You know what I'm saying? I said, so that behavior wasn't too vulgar for them because it took over a year for them to even get this man. That's behavior that's normalcy. When normalcy kicks in, shit like that shows the delay. That's why we haven't had anything happen with the Epstein files, because they do that pedophilia shit. So it's not like, it's like, yeah. You know what I mean? So that's why we haven't had any justice there either, because it's normal for them. I'm for real. Like, it's normal. It's not like, you know.
This is how you said it. This is how you said it made me laugh.
It's
what up?
About shit.
What up, kid? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I want to say this, and this is just a question to ask or to kind of put into your mind. How important do you think it is for law enforcement to actually find a Black 14-year-old girl?
It wasn't important to them.
No, because she wasn't Black.
Because she always,
or was she not?
She always ran away. So there was no, and she's out.
Hold on, she was Hispanic.
She was Hispanic. Okay, so she was Hispanic, and she was missing for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Missing for a year.
A year and a half, really.
Well, listen. All I can do is say about that is, so let me take that other statement back, because I thought she was Black. But if you look at it that way, we are different. I don't want to say we're different about our kids. Some of us are. It's not all of us. But if my child goes a day missing, hey, we got to be in the fields finding her or him, because that's a part of me. So I would think that the ball was dropped somewhere between law enforcement and the parents, because ain't nobody sleeping. Ain't nobody sleeping until we find what we need to find. And you don't have to do nothing, but I'll be out here looking.
But then my thing is, her keep running away though. Baby, you would have been at a boarding school, juvenile. You would have been not able to just leave like that. You would have had to, you know what I'm saying? Like you keep running away and coming back. No, baby, you would have ran away that first time and you wouldn't have got no second time. Because second time
it's different. It's different. You know like, you wouldn't have been able to come back in here.
Amen.
You really have to teach your kids, man, that you're not a plaything.
But on another note, he definitely was a pedophile from the jump, because you knew she was running. You knew she was underage. Number one, you knew she was running away, so you took advantage of that situation.
Right. She had Hello Kitty shoes and shit like that.
This is the thing. This is what Q's saying though. But Norris, are you hearing what Q's saying? Because what Q's saying is that this is what Q's saying. She ran away from home continuously. She was gone for a year, 17 months to be exact, okay? So what Q's saying is day 20, hour 22, 23, 25, she would have been at 38th Street, Whitehaven, Eagle Creek, nigga. She would have been talking to somebody, and she would have been at David's house because she knows she been over to David's house because I know you've been at David's house. So Q saying it wouldn't have took no 17 months for them to figure out that little.
Right. I mean, I agree with that.
He still should be, you know, I mean, listen, the crime is done. You got to pay for it. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. But I will say this, I'm 47 now. But had I been missing and my parents thought I was with some dude that they knew I was with, I would have no longer been there before 24 hours. He would have came and got me.
Hell yeah, girl, what? Got embarrassed and everything. She ain't up for 14 years old and she still got shit in her panties.
I would have loved him. I would have loved him to death, but I wouldn't have been back there for fear that I would lose my life by my dad.
Hey, look, let me tell you this. 4 motherfucking hours with no response with my daughters, nigga, I'm turning this motherfucking town upside down.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm hitting every corner in this motherfucker. Like, I be goddamn. Like, you better answer that motherfucking phone. I don't give a fuck.
Not
like,
with my daughter too.
Play with nobody playing. Like, I protect my daughters to the utmost, nigga. And like that I wouldn't even play. So like that's a failure on the fucking parents.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Nah, I wouldn't even be fucking playing. Like, look, I would be MacGyver. I'd be taking the nigga from Taken. I'm turning this motherfucker upside down.
Again, they know where she at though. That's the thing. Y'all know who house she at. Y'all know where she been running to.
I'm all over this motherfucker.
The police would have been there. The police would have been there every day. Me and the police.
Look, if the police, you look. I'm looking too. I'm pulling up on people, nigga. This is what's going down.
But
nigga,
see, the parents ain't saying. What the parents ain't saying either though. This nigga was starting to RCA. He had some money, so they was cool with it. They was kind of like R. Kelly a little bit.
It was starting to
I mean, Interscope.
Hey, you can throw me some money. I don't give a fuck.
No. I'm not saying no. We ain't. No, we not. But it's some people that will because demographics, lifestyle, financial things. You know, because let me say something. Back, I ain't trying to be rude, but anybody who know, Hispanics marry at 12 and 13 and 14. Like they are, you know, they married. They you know, this they ain't no 18, 19, they 13. When they had that period, you know, they culture, you know, so it wouldn't be like a far reach for them. I mean, maybe with, you know, because she's 14 and he's 22, you know, prearranged marriages, they be in that similar age group. I'm saying culturally, we don't have that in our culture.
I understand.
I'm not giving them no pass. I'm saying that to us, you know, it just wouldn't be right. But to people, you know what I mean, in different cultures, it's okay. But see, now they're villainizing it now because she's dead. You know what I'm saying? But before, when it was money and could do stuff, it was cool, right? Because you got some black mamas that let little Joe come over there, the little drug dealer, to buy her a beer and give her a sack, and knowing that your daughter 15 and he 23 or he 21. I mean, I'm saying not you, but it's some mamas, you know some motherfuckers that do that, right? So they do it too, but it ain't till the girl get pregnant or the girl get raped or something happened to her. Oh, I ain't know he was over there. And no, yes, you did. He bought you 5 pints of beer, 5 Hennessy shots, bitch, and got you a quarter pound of weed, bitch. You know.
Damn, just 5.
But you know what, King? You know what? When you look at it like that, or when you look at the whole totality of everything that happens, look at how expensive the price was.
Yeah. Right. Life. Your baby gone. Right. Your baby decapitated. You can't even bear. You can't bear the rest.
So like, that's a shitty situation that they're gonna have to live with. Like
they're gonna have a hard ass time.
Man, I don't know. Like me, you know, I understand that because I seen it sometimes where like a lot of parents just turn the blind eye because it's like that's something they ain't got to take care of. There's no responsibility. They getting tired of having to cook for them and all that other shit. You know, but when you got your children, your seed, your little one, that came from you, man. Like, I don't know. It's just like you can't let your child just do that, man. Like,
but y'all know who else did that too? Karl Malone. When he was 20, when he was 22,
Elvis.
he dated a girl. He dated a girl who was 13.
But you know what? Like Aaliyah dating R. Kelly when she was underage.
But that's her parents' fault, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always gonna be the parents' fault when they that young, because they are the ones who's supposed to teach them, groom them, show them, and tell them what they shouldn't be doing.
So all right, let me say this. So now, should the parents be under investigation for allowing that shit to happen?
Honestly, if I was a prosecutor,
allowed it, yes.
For allowing that shit to happen.
If I was a prosecutor, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I would really hate to, you know, I mean, I would definitely come in love and come in respect, with the utmost respect with them. I would use the most professionalism I had in my body, you know what I'm saying, to bring it to them. But yes, because I mean, I wouldn't go for like first degree murder or nothing like that, but you would definitely get some
time. Shit. You gonna get locked up for some time, at least say 2 months.
I'm coming for you. Please. You're just as bad as fucking guilty too.
Yeah, you are, because you sold your baby out for some little tidbits and some trinkets.
Whatever,
and shit.
yeah.
For a little bit of change and shit.
Basically.
You know what? It's, you know, when you think about it as parenting, we don't, I will say this to kind of level it out or try to balance it. A lot of times we don't even know what we're doing. A lot of times we don't. And a lot of times we overlook things. But really, to be very honest, we see it's, you know, seeing signs in our kids is just like seeing it in a relationship we're in. You can either choose to face it and deal with it head on, or you can choose to just let it go in the back of your mind.
But one way or another, you're going to deal with it.
The one way or another, you will deal with it. But the whole thing is you've been given an obligation to take care and to cover your children and to make sure they're good. You control more than what you think. You really do. Because all kids, and I'm going to tell you this, kids are very smart. The generation we're in now, these kids are very intelligent. See, we think we can do everything in front of them, and they're not paying attention. And they're watching our every move. I remember I was sitting around somewhere and one of my kids said, "Mommy," and told me something I did. And I was like, well, where was you at when I did it? Because I'm trying to figure out how that happened. And just not coherent to everything that surrounds you, you can make a mistake. You can really make a mistake and make a bad choice, and it'll cost you. So you have to be mindful of what we accept to not face and what we accept not to deal with. I mean, we just have to be better as parents, because the obligation is really our responsibility.
And I think
and kids will listen. Kids may not like rules, but they need them. It's for structure. It's for order in the house. It's so that we can break the cycle that came before us called dysfunction and toxicity. So go ahead.
I want to piggyback off a little bit what you said in a sense, because I feel like parents need to do the discipline and the rules, but parents got to understand kids ain't gonna like it. And I think parents be trying to like pacify their ass. Like, don't pacify their ass. No is fucking no. And the rules is the fucking rules. Like, quit trying to make 2026 rules. No, this shit is a universal, been around before I came around ass rule. This shit, this how it go. This is the real order of the shit. And parents be trying to facilitate and make the shit conducive to the child and they lifestyle and they this and that. No. That's the problem. Quit trying to fucking water down rules and make motherfuckers
for your safety.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I would say it's like create the dialogue and have the communication. Lay down the laws. Let them remind them that you are the parent. Keep an open door and let them know. Let them be comfortable to be able to come to you before they go do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all and to piggyback on what y'all both say is like, let me say this: when we become parents, we didn't get a handbook. We didn't get the how to be a fucking parents. We learned as we went along the way. You know what I'm saying? We took from what we learned from our past experiences and we applied it to our parenting. All that other shit. We learned from what we did from the past and we applied it. For me, one of the things I hate
you know, when I was younger, is that I would hear all these people, these guys and these girls say that they're not going to do to their kids what their parents did to them because they thought it was cruel or something like that. They didn't do it because they hated you. They did it because they loved you, and they was looking out for you.
And like what you saying, what I do to my daughters is what my mom didn't do to me. You know what I'm saying? There's a different approach to how I do it because like I take the time and I learn it. Like I listen. I'm coachable at the same time to approach to create the bonds with my children, with both of my daughters.
Right.
I keep an open door and let them know that they're comfortable with me. And you know what I'm saying? What I always say is be honest with you because the more honest that you are with me is the better I can defend you in situations. And you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I keep an open door and we create that dialogue. We talk. We have a bond. We create that peace. I let them know that we have a peace now. I joke with them a lot and we have a lot of fun. We create that dialogue, but they don't forget that I am the father.
Right.
But you know what, Cal? I think for me in parenting, I didn't do my daughter exactly how my parents did me, but I will say I took the teachings in the lessons and I incorporated it into skis. You know what I'm saying? Because I value that. Did it come all functional? No. Did it come some toxicity? Yes. But I filtered it out and made it functional and rational and logical for my daughter and I, because those tools was real. Did Vivian Williams give them to me always in the most best way? Hell no. But because I got them, and once I became a mom, I knew I didn't want to have her run amok. But I know I didn't want to give her to her toxic or didn't give it to her in a way that it was going to give her anxiety or trauma or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to filter and make it fit for Nairi. And like you said, I had to learn my daughter. We talked, we communicated. Our parents didn't give us they didn't learn us. They just said we the goddamn kid. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't know if they need to talk to us in a certain tone or a certain time or in a certain way away from the. You know what I'm saying? So we as parents now, I feel like we take what our parents did give us, but we filter them through for our children individually. You know what I'm saying? Because every child's parent different. What we do, but our parents was more universal. You know what I mean? Like everybody getting this, everybody gets up to everybody. But us as parents now, we take those jewels, but we sift them out for each of our children and how they get them individually. You know what I'm saying?
I agree very much with what you say. And man, like you preaching like a motherfucker. Like we have to approach our parenting different because their traumas is different from the way our traumas were. It's a different era.
Right.
They facing different traumas from what we dealing with now. And we have our own method to our own madness. I mean, it's not madness, but it's how our parenting approach. We learned from how we was groomed, how we was raised growing up, and we adapt from that. We took what worked and what didn't work, and we applied it to our parenting, to our, to build our children up, to help them be successful. Like we help them cut the corners, to help them, because our goal is for them to be successful. And like the things that were setting us back in the past, we don't apply that for raising our children now to help them spring forward and have a head start in life. There's a lot more opportunities, there's a lot more awareness, but also at the same time addressing that the kids now these days are going to have a tougher road ahead than what we had. Our life is, as much as we say that it was complicated, it was most easy than what they're going to have to face.
It sure wasn't complicated.
At all.
At all when you look to the day's time. But I want to say, Kyle, are you done? Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Are you sure?
I'm done.
Okay, so what I wanted to say to piggyback off of Kyle is, what young adult children, or our young adult children, but they're adults. What I find that mine like, and that's me being honest and saying situations where I was wrong. I had a red table and I set my children around and I asked them, and it was the most hurting thing I ever sat in front of with having tears here and there and still be strong in the moment, was when I set my kids down and I asked them, I said, tell me the most ridiculous thing or the hardest thing you would say about me that you felt like I could have done better. And to sit through that or to hear them. But this is why I opened it up, is because we want them to listen to us, but we don't want to listen to them. And it's got to be a balance, because they have a voice. We don't want to cut off their voice. Because when we cut off their voice, they'll go somewhere else and get the voice. And it's not going to be the voice for them. So when I set them down, I dealt with that, and it just brought tears to my eyes, because I was like, oh, okay, so I have to take a moment for self-reflection and accountability. Now, what do I do with it as a mother? Well, it's not going to be easy, but I need to fix this, or I need to at least fix what I can fix, because they have a complex that I've started. And so you have to bring reality to your situation. But now, and that was so many years ago, but now we have that was hard for me, but I am real with my kids. I tell them all the time, listen, you're going to make mistakes because I made them. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have hard moments. Life is going to be complicated, but just know that you always have your mother and your father's ear, and you can always talk. Don't ever keep nothing from us. We don't need to know listen, we don't need to know the intricate part. We need to know the most important part, because we're still being parents where we want to close our ears sometimes. Listen, I don't want to know all that. But just to be honest in the moment, but allow them a free space to have a relationship back with you that you want to have with them. And I'm telling you, the closer you are to your children, the better and the more right they will do right by you.
Hey,
y'all, they'll respect you.
I hate to end this party, y'all.